Welcome back to Enclave. By the way, Enclave HD. Last time we beat the light story quite handedly. It took a couple attempts. We had really one true technical snafu because the game crashed on us midway through the boss battle on the final boss. And I had a couple of other issues, but managed to power through it, knocked out the first couple levels in the dark story. Let us continue. I'm better at cheating. Yeah, I'm more efficient. That's what Augusto says. Augusto says, I get the job done more goodlier. Also, we unlocked a new class, which is exciting. The assassin is clearly the palette swap of the huntress. The berserker, I'm guessing, is probably the equivalent of the knight from the light story. I could be wrong. We'll see. Does he get any armor? He gets light armor. Except that's all he would get. I wouldn't be able to afford any weapons with light armor. So, I could give him the shitty swords or a shitty axe. I'll give him the... Let's see, what is this? Is that an axe? That's like a pickaxe. Get him that, give him the club. Or give him a broadsword. I feel like this guy strikes me as a warhammer. Like maces. Maces and hammers. We're gonna give him one of those. I am... Interestingly enough, I chose to not put on armor. And yet he still visually has the armor. Because he definitely should be naked right now. Give him a shield. Give him a spiky shield. He definitely should be naked, so... The fact that visually he has the armor, I don't expect that to last. Let's have the Dwarven crossbow as well. We'll bring as many bolts as we can carry. Maybe not that many. We'll bring 20, and then bring 1 potion. Yeah, I can't go all the way to 240, but that's fine. See, I can't afford armor, that's fine. Everything else we're pretty good. I think as long as we use our shield generously, we should be okay. What's up, Jet? Good to see you, buddy. Jet, I was lurking in your stream earlier. And you were doing some streamy strams earlier. I was being a little lurky boy. Well, I was doing some worky stuffs. Lurking while I was working. Although I was not lurking while I was twerking. That's a different activity for a different evening. With different streaming sites.
Charge!
Look at our guy. Fucking 1,000-yard stare. Is this a friend? You're a friend, right? Oh, Jesus. Alright, so we're defending. We got big boys, too. We got big boys like fancy equipment. With like fancy shields. These are the shields that I have a hard time getting past. So this is starting off on a pretty spicy note here. At least his homies are easy to drop. Yeah, this is the final boss chamber. This is where we fought the final boss in the light mode story. So this guy's gonna be kind of spicy. I could, obviously, if need be, change it up and go for... There's a little hit there. I could go for something along the lines of... switching to the assassin and do like poison arrows if need be. I'm not sure if that'd be any easier or harder than this. He did get past my shield for a little hit there. His shield is hard to get past, but we're able to squeak by it sometimes. It almost seems like it's a % chance sometimes. Like the quality of the shield determines how likely you are to squeak a shot back. We got 2 of you motherfuckers? You kidding me? You're called ancestors? Is it because you're old? Your mama's so old. I don't actually have a conclusion. It's just a bad setup. Ooh, 50. Oh, the double. Yeah, fucked up you and your homie at the same time. Feels bad, doesn't it? Fuck you. Stay aggressive. Be aggressive. Yeah, you're doing some Remnant though, right? Mr. Jet, you're doing some Remnant in the old streamy strams earlier. This man's not even taking a swing at me. I almost feel bad. I mean, I killed his homie. Could not stand up to the scrutiny. And then the freaking third one. Except he's already wounded somehow. He must be fighting my buddies. And losing. Seems like if I can get that AoE attack to go off. The one that strikes the earth. That's a pretty good one. Yeah, streaming some Remnant. That's right, man. Yeah, that's understandable too. Wait for a bit so don't spoil things. I know you said you're still under, you know, either contract or under request to not spill the beans too much on what some of the older builds looked and played like. But still, it is interesting stuff though, Jet. Alright, so our guy over here got fucking pulped. Hey! I have a dagger. This one fool with a dagger did more damage than that one red fellow with the shield ever did. Also, here we are in the final boss arena of the light story, and this is the 3rd level of the dank story. Alright, you shoot twice, don't you? No, you shoot once. And then you miss. Ouch, he did still shoot me. Now I get arrows, although I don't have any bow. I have crossbows, but no bows. Oh my god. You spawn behind me or some shit? Goddamn. Yeah, let's do this one at a time. Launch line in, please. This guy gets it. Of course, I don't do the most damage in the whole world. Actually, I'm gonna take you out first. And my guy doesn't do the bestest damage. Eventually, we will. I wonder if we're gonna have to fight halflings later. That'll make me so sad. To fight my own peeps. But we fought human variants of the other classes so far. Or light story variants of the other classes. Ash. Anybody on the other side, or was that it? Of course, we do have our crossbow. We have only one kind of ammo. We have 3 potions, by the way, so we're actually doing pretty good with the ability to heal ourselves. Spiral staircase down. Also, I didn't even see this guy at first. Here, come back so I can do this legit. Really? Really, bro? The problem is he's really hard to hit when he's got the low ground. This is an odd case where the high ground is kind of a disadvantage. Anakin ain't got nothing on this. Now, I was gonna make a joke that he likes to hide behind his shield, but I did the same shit when I had those things. So I really can't talk too much shit. Just a little bit of shit. Take that gold. Nothing else? Alright. Oh! Alright, so... there was either a trap or my boys fucked that man up. Okay, well, it was my boys. And now that guy's dead. Retribution. I like the very nonplussed hey that they say as they're charging. No battle cry, no intimidation, just hey. Ouch. Yeah, there's another one right there. Hey. Oop. Ooh, he's shooting past that guy. Roman legionnaires, yes. Yeah, this is what happens if you don't pay attention for more than 2 seconds. More than 1 second even. That's the same. I'm gonna drop that guy real quick because he is being a nuisance. Yeah, one of the earlier levels in the light story, we interacted with a... oh god, I'm getting my butt slapped a little bit here. I'm gonna take a sip. Take a little sippy. Yeah, one of the other empires we dealt with, they were like Roman legionnaires. And they had... and their emperor fella was this... I don't know which Roman emperor he resembled, but he resembled some kind of Roman emperor. And he had the little leafy things like behind his ears, that whole thing. And yeah, it was... the armor looked like Roman centurions, that whole deal. And we clearly, like, they were clearly like a separate empire from wherever our home country was, our home turf was. But we had like a common enemy, so we were able to ally with them against the evil demon fellas. So I think this level is more or less our guy being like... this is actually very inconvenient, yeah. They set up a proper phalanx. Maybe not a phalanx, but a proper turtling wall of sorts. I want to jump behind him and see if I can fuck up their fella here, but I want to... if I can whittle them down, but so far they're blocking everything. Let's just see if I can kind of get him down little by little. There we go. This might take a second. If I had a grenade, if I had a person that could use the... you know what, I'm just gonna do the thing. Hoop. There we go. Let's just see if I just kill their main guy, I bet they're gonna come to me. Come to Butthead. Still not exactly ideal, but now that guy's not pelting me from afar. Ouch. got enough health potions. I can probably like afford to get a little risque. But yeah, that guy's able to slap at my feet. My feetsies. There's so many of you. He's got a spear. I don't like that. This is really tough. This is a real rough choke point that I'm sure was intentional by the devs. The devs were probably like, alright, this shit's gonna suck. Oh, the shit broke. Oh, now I'm stuck. I'm stuck so much. I actually can't jump. I can't block. Can I swing? I can swing. There we go. If I get that AoE enough times, there we go. I was gonna say if I just get that guy out of here. Yeah, very unpleasant choke point. The devs knew what they were doing. Some diabolical shit right here. I think I just have to kind of rely on that AoE attack to kind of carry my ass a little bit. And just tank the shots, tank the hits, because we have enough potions. We're probably fine. Okay. There we go. So that was really the strat. Just kind of fucking W key that shit. I could have shot from above. That's a good point too. I probably could have just shot. Yeah. I probably could have shot from up here. The shields are so large, it's kind of hard to shoot around. I was worried it would take too long, but we could at least try that just because it's a slug no matter how you slice it. A slog and a slice. No checkpoints either, so I have to be a little bit careful here. Can't go up that way, so that simplifies our next places to be. There's the checky. This guy's got a teensy little dinky shield. Now that we've cut our teeth on the mega armor shield boys, shield centurions, this guy's gonna be a cakewalk. Anything wielding less than a fucking metal door as a shield is gonna be nothing. Well, look at that, just fucking clobbered his ass. Ass? Question mark? Clobbered. Period. The potion. It's gonna open up that little place like we saw earlier. Pretty much like the level was back in light mode. I don't know if we're gonna be up there eventually. That might be where we exit, ultimately. Have expected bad guys to enter from behind. I'm all too familiar with guys entering me from behind. No comment. Let's see. Can I drag this guy up here? Or is he smart enough to not enter my... You know what? Let's try the Elgaso strat. The patented Elgaso strat. Elgaso, let me know how much I owe you in royalties for referencing your strategy. We got the Dwarven crossbow and lots of bolts. We can be very spammy with this. Archer friend is dead. Where's the shieldy boy? Shieldy boy was smart. Oh, there's a bajillion of them. I've noticed that if you have a ranged weapon out like that, they're more liable to charge. But that's actually good. I want them to charge. Then I can fuck their shit up. Ouch. I can drop this guy. Ooh, that's not good. I was hoping that would hit. There we go. Take my potion. It was kind of hard to see, obviously, because it was very close quarters. The camera was not able to see very much. There we go. Got his ass. Elgaso's intellectual property should be free, Elgaso. Sometimes I think to myself, this man cannot be more based. He's topped out his based-ometer. And yet here we are. You continue to surprise me. One more shot. He's out of there. Another sip. My guy's got a lot of health, I think. I think he's a healthy boy. Going up big and strong. Alright, so that's... Oh. I was about to say that's the way to go. But then the door got all spiky. So we probably have to go up here and take a teleport like we did the light story version. Or I just get the goods. Bloop. Do I have a bajillion more ammo? I do, and that's only the one ammo type, unfortunately. What if we're gonna have if we're gonna have light story sorcerers and wizards to deal with? Probably druids. So say I'm trying to take this man out because archers, man. Archers in games like this tend to be not nice. Ouch. This motherfucker looks like Pius from Eternal Darkness. But without the skeleton face. Like human Pius before he got all fucky and weird. Fall through the floor? Sorry. Actually, not that sorry. More potions. We're looking pretty good. So that's probably where we're going to teleport us behind that spiky door that we saw earlier. Nothing over here. This would be a really sneaky place to hide something. In the portal we go. Oh boy. Now, we had a room not unlike this. Actually, it was exactly like this. In the... Oh my god. The room exactly like this in the... I think I gotta be more aggressive with these guys. Seems like if you kind of get them on the ropes... Ouch. But, yeah, in the light story mode, this is the room where there was, like, multiple wizards, and I think also... No, I think it was just wizards. Yeah, multiple wizards, and this room was, I think, where we died a few times. So we really are twerking our way backwards. Are there archers in this room? No, that's the next room. There's one of my boys who got dropped. His poor innocent orc friend got murdered by these mean humans. What I would give for a grenade. Or those heavy grease bombs we had as the engineer. That shit was literal fire. Okay, yeah, I think in cases like this, you just kind of W key. Just kind of turn off the brain and just smack the attack button. Because it seems like these guys are more liable to stay shielded if you just keep slapping away. And unlike Dark Souls, there really is no stamina. So there's really no punishment for just slapping away. Except you, of course, can't block. But it's not like you become super vulnerable when you get winded. There is no getting winded in this game. It's like, yeah, we took damage. We were gonna take damage regardless with that many of those boys. When there's that many of them, just fucking slap away. Oh, Jesus. They're all jumpy. So if I could lure one of them back, that'd be kind of cool. Actually, this guy. Oh, yeah. Here we go. This foolhardy fella. There we go. That AoE attack got blocked. Actually, kind of trying to drop that fool. There we go. That's what I like to see. And that AoE, of course, gets multiple hits. Hits multiple targets, rather. Most other hits are limited to a single target. So the Berserker actually has some pretty slick moves. But the downside is I don't know of a way to make the AoE happen. You just kind of have to... You have to just kind of get lucky and make a certain combo happen. Well, monies. We're actually almost done with the level. Teleport goes that way. I wonder if this door over here is lockified. This door? Locked. This door? Unlocked. We have two teleport. They probably both... Oh, here we go. They probably both ultimately lead to the same place. There's a key. Ark Moor. I don't know whose job it was to guard that key, but they did a shitty job. The way I was able to just find that shit. I'm actually going to take the other teleport now. See what that leads to. So I just noticed my guy's got a big searing gash scar on his back. Our man's has been punished. He's a naughty boy. Does that disable the spikies? Does something. I don't know what that was showing me. The game was like, look at this bridge. We're not going to tell you if anything happened to the bridge, just look at it. Of all things, I don't know why this... Well, I do know why this reminds me of this. I don't know if you guys ever watched Oblongs on Adult Swim. Or The Oblongs, I suppose. Not the best show, I will confess, but it had its moments. Main character is voiced by Will Ferrell, so, you know, it had some legit star power, right? Not my favorite show in the world, but it had some legit moments that I thought were kind of funny. And I can't remember the subject or like how it came up, but the main character Bob Oblong is trying to encourage his kids to do something. He was like, oh, you know, shut up, bucko. You know, just need a positive mental attitude. Look at Lou Gehrig. And the kids are like, but Lou Gehrig's dead. And he was like, I know, but just look at him. And he looks over, and there's just a painting of Lou Gehrig in his bedroom. So that approach of yeah, what about the person? I don't know, just look at them. What's up? Welcome back, Liberty. The sneaky Wookie. Well, this time we have the murder Hulky. Oh my god, is that a fish? The airship looks like a fish. It's an airfish. Am I supposed to like be stopping that or something? I want to explore. You can wait. You can wait. I want to explore the outside first. Priorities, right? Yeah, the sneaky Wookiee lady. She's taking a backseat. This is the Berserker's time to shine. What creature could this be? If the assassin is a sneaky Wookiee, baggy pants from Hot Topic lady. This guy could be, I don't know, shirtless guy at a rave, I guess. I don't know. Big shirtless bouncer, I guess. This is just a straight up Neanderthal. We saw his face in the intro cutscene, and he's got a face for radio, as they say. I think there's gonna be no secrets, and I'm gonna be very sad and very upset. I'm gonna write a very sternly worded letter to the editor, but my gut tells me there's nothing back here. There were hella secrets back here when we came here in the light story mode. Dark story has nothing. Of course, this is still a pretty early level. We saw fellas who were moving back there, but it looked like they were our peoples. Like, one of them looked like one of the dark sorceresses. So I think these are our peeps up ahead, but I will be ready.
Hey, what? Just a few left.
Turns out, I think I'm wrong. Is that one of ours? Are you one of ours? Are you nice?
Sorceress. My skills might prove useful.
It's really hard to see, lady. Oh, actually, you can see pretty well on your end, on your guys' end, but on my end, she's like, she blends in with the dark very well. So I guess we have a new friend. Can I accidentally hurt you? No, I cannot. Yeah, there's the AoE attack, yeah. So I can't hurt her, which is good. We got full monies and a new class unlocked, presumably. For spellcast, so that's exciting.
Come with me.
Am I following you? Oh, sorry. Sorry, I take up a lot of room. I'm a very wide friend. But strangely enough, I move faster than you. This feels wrong.
Glory to the Empire.
This motherfucker just getting roasted. Senator. Oh, that's the guy. Yeah, that's the guy from the story mode, the light story, and he's dead. Guy got fucking roasted. He was like a mini boss, and he went down so quick. I was thinking like that Centurion looks a little, you know, a little out of shape. You know, weird to see him in the front lines, and this is why. So got new levels unlocked, and new class, sorceress. Well, I see lots of spikes, and like weird feathery neck feather bed thing. And a cutscene. There's our boss.
You now call yourselves true servants of the mighty Mordessa, and soon you will serve our overlord Vatar as well. For once I have.
How do you think she knows we're there? She can't see, obviously. Is it sense of smell?
And through the bond of blood,
I sure hope so.
we will be one and reign together over the world. To start the ritual, we will bring our glorious master back, I
Look,
will
your
need the
outfit
Tomb
is very
of
shiny.
Souls, and you will get it for me. It lays within Zorana's former stronghold, in the Mansion of Dreams. Zorana thought to rival me for our Lord's affections. The foolish woman tried to gain control of the demons using the Tomb of Souls, and ended up becoming one herself.
The Tome of Souls? What was that pronunciation?
She was defeated by that feeble-minded wizard Zale. The legends say that the little man took the book and put it somewhere safe to be protected by a powerful guardian. But I'm certain those are just rumors that he started himself, to throw those who sought the book off the trail. He does not have the power necessary for such a feat. But we shall see. The trail leads to an old house, called the Mansion of Dreams.
Oh, that sounds nice.
See what you can find there.
Will there be wet dreams? Probably not. I'm already disappointed. I'm pretty disappointed for what I'll find in this house.
Yes. Perhaps these few would prove themselves to be an asset to the High Counselor. The ambitious adventurers might serve her well as long as their leash was held firmly, of course. As reward for their achievements, a far more difficult and important task would be placed before them. The information Mordessa would allow them would be limited, for they need only to do what they are told. Stepping through the dark portal into her chambers was rare.
Did you hear that?
Enlightening. Yet, they would learn more than they had expected.
I think that was like the dude started the takeover and they didn't edit it out. Stepping through the portal, like it didn't match the subtitles. Yeah, I think there's what is it? Sonic 06 has lots of moments like that where, you know, obviously they were rushed in that game's development, and there's lots of moments like that where they, like, the voice actors redid a take, like, just very quickly. They were like, oh, let me start over, and just redid it, and the devs didn't catch it and had to go back and change it. I think Oblivion has a few moments like that too, but there's so much voice work in that game. You could be forgiven for missing a few of those just because there's so many hours of voice work in that game. Sorceress, we're gonna try her out. Our cool new goth GF. Hold on, is she doing the horns? Is that what's going on? Or no, maybe it's the peace sign. Maybe she's saying it's the, maybe she's throwing up gang signs. Who knows? Yeah, 8-Ballama knows. In fact, 8-Ballama, you might have been the one that told me about it. Tears of Corrosion. That's the one that we like, I think. Yeah, that's the one I like, at least. I'm not gonna bother with the melee weapon. I'm not gonna bother. Actually, I cannot afford armor. I will bring an extra potion. Get that one spell, that's all I need. One of the best spells in the game. See what this Mansion of Memes looks like. Dreams. Mansion of Dreams. I like the horns. Badass. And some classy-ass nipple spikes. I can't go 5 minutes without appreciating some really classy-ass nipple spikes. Literal classy-ass nipple spikes. Oh, hello. Oh, this is not the homing spell that I thought it was. That's the, something else. I can't remember what it's called. So this one I have to aim manually. Ooh, maybe I chose poorly. Well, let's stick to it. Do I have thick-ass heels as well? Yes, it looks like it. Like we're fighting monsters. Yeah, this level is totally new. Don't recognize this level at all. Let's see, do I have this AoE attack as usual? I sure do. Very nice. The anti-stare, that's what's up. Yeah, good to see you, Irossi. Yeah, anti-stare nipple protectors. Except, if it's anti-stare, you'd think it would not draw attention to them. But I mean, my eyes can't not be drawn towards protruding nipple spikes like that. Unless it means, like, your eyes can't get too close. Maybe that's what it's all about. Because if your eyes get too close, you'll get the stabbies. The stabby wabbies, and I can't leave. Yeah, I can't leave there. One more fellas on the outside. There's the little zombie, not zombie, little ghosty boys that are floating around outside. Is this gonna be a haunted mansion? Wow, Jesus. That dude just got fucking launched. man, it's going right through you. Oh, I'm dead. Jesus. I'm going to switch to a different staff. Because I thought this was going to have the aim assist. It does not have the aim assist. Look but don't touch. There you go. There you go. They don't want to not draw some amount of attention. No, I don't think I ever actually used this frost staff before. Let's try this one. Hey, should I bring a melee weapon? I was saying earlier how I'm not gonna bother, but maybe I'm gonna make made a fool. Let's bring extra health potions. And I guess I might as well. I want a girl with a midwinter frost and a long dagger. Let's try this again. We get aim assist this time. Oh, it's like a frost spiky. It's not a lot of damage though. Jesus, that was a lot of damage to me though. I think I brought lots of potions. Do I hold it? Oh, it's super rapid fire. Oh wow, that's quick. What's the alt fire? And then AoE, nice. That shield is... that effect lasts a long time. Actually, now that I know this guy's gonna be here. There's very little damage though. Jesus, these guys have a lot of health. And like that, I'm out of health potions, so... man, this might not be a level for the sorceress. This is rough. Go down that way. Maybe I should go down that way since that's where the bad guys were. From which they were getting launched. It's my dagger. It's just a usual little dagger friend. Excuse me? So I see... whoa, Jesus. Oh, they're in every panel? Oh, man, that's rough. Is there another way I can go then? Okay, that's the game's way of saying, nah, you gotta disable these traps first. Disable the traps, then we'll talk. We don't have much of a choice then. And I like... there we go. So not all of them. Oh my god. I'm dead. Jesus. No checkpoints either. God dang. Ooh, man. I gotta get good. These traps are brutal. I saw something in the bottom about traps, but then I was dead. Can't reach you. Can I reach you? Yes. There we go. Yeah, when I have the drop on them, you get the full fast action to Nacton, then it goes pretty well. Maybe there's a switch somewhere where I can turn those things off, but they wouldn't give them to me out here. They'd be, if they were smart, the switches would be back where the fellas are hiding. Here are the ghosties. Yeah, of course, this is no dice. Maybe I could just use my shield. I don't know if it protects against traps, but let's try it. Cause that area fucked me up real good. Let's see. I'll be damned, it actually does work. You're not dead. Are you a friend? I guess you're a friend, okay. Hold on, am I sure you're a friend? Aw, that's disappointing. Alright, so good to know that, yes, the shield... oh, Jesus. I should just keep this up. Like, forever, I guess. Watch the ass. Oh! Can't block that one, okay. So some traps are unblockable. Maybe I got crushed. Like in Sonic, you know? In Sonic, you can have all the invincibility in the world. But you get hit by a crushing trap, you're just hacked, man. You're dead-zo. The guy that gets catapulted. Woo! There we go. Now that I figured out the multi-fire for this thing, it's a lot nicer. Alright, trial and error. Here we go. Trial and error continues. It says run. I don't think running would be helpful right now. Yeah, you go first. That's what the dangerous traps thing was. Watch the axe. Watch the axe. I think I will not bother here. Can I just jump over them? I can jump over the small one. There we go. And a checky, except I have no monies. Now you. Said pull the lever. But he didn't call me Kronk. I'm disappointed. Turns off the axes. Nice. I'm like nervous to go anywhere without my shield up though. No idea what spiky boys await. Oh, you're not a friend. Got a shield up. Is that the guy or is that a guy? Oh, I thought skeletons was my thing as a bad guy. Jesus, you've got a lot of health. Got a lot of health. They're healthy boys. They drink all their calcium. Or drink all their milk, rather. Wizard battle. Ice versus fire. Ouch. And health potions. Can't forget the health potions. Ouch. Did I literally do 1 damage after all that? After all that trouble? Ouch. There we go. I think that was rough. The spirit should be easy to drop out with this particular attack that we've got. Recognize that place. And so that's obviously a place to go. We disabled this door over here. Our buddy is doing nothing to help us, by the way. Very helpful. Whoop. Oh, hello. Good thing I didn't backpedal in that room. That would have been embarrassing. So skeletons are not loyal to any one attack or one class. They're saying whoever summons us, we do thy bidding. Makes sense. As a skeleton is wants to do. Is that a key? Something. Oh, hello. Some of these. Did I kill him? I think it did. How do I get in there? Gotta be some other thing that opens that up. That'll probably be a key item. Excuse me. Hold on, I want to check the other places. Not that one, not that one. I'm almost afraid to like touch this one because I'm worried the axes will just hurt me by virtue of existing on them. Is this guy gonna get his butt destroyed in front of me? You alright, buddy? Sorry, I'm in your way, sorry. Is that a big fella in the distance? Oh, hello. I'm supposed to keep you alive, probably, aren't I? Got poisoned. Don't want to go with you anymore. What could be scary in here? I think that's like the proper way forward. Keep exploring the bottom areas. Way this leads, well, I mean, I guess we can explore all the places. There's no exact order, probably. And if the guy would have gotten killed, then this area would not be traversable, so maybe this is optional. There we go. It's so clunky trying to get this thing. I mean, it's a good thing it's a rapid fire, because otherwise this would be a nightmare. And not only rapid fire, but also uses very little mana. Very efficient with our resources. There's a book with an eyeball on it. And I think I was talking about a book. But gotta be the book. That's just not just any old book will do. Hear more noises. Looking for like hidden, false, movable bookcases, that kind of thing. Excuse me. Alright, that looks very important, whatever that object is. A lady. I think that's the sister. Or the daughter, rather, of the queen. The light story. Here, our goblin friend outside. Looks like a trap. Yeah, it kind of does. If this was Serious Sam, we would pick that up, and then the door, like the walls would come up, and a bunch of bad guys would spawn. The lady. A magic lady, apparently. Is that supposed to be one of the people? Like, is it the druid? Nah. Too normal looking to be the druid. That looks cool. Whatever's going on here. So we're gonna go upstairs, or up to the roof. That is roof access. Money access. This absolutely looks like a trap. Let's see what this character's interested. This character here, or the character that we're playing as, because it's very I mean, it's eye-catching. You can't really see it because she's got horns and very tasteful nipple spikes. But although we've had a lot of characters with nipple spikes. Oop. Spiral key. Okay, I was expecting the Florida. Shit. Everything suddenly. So we definitely need the spiral key. Presumably. It's good to see you, Dave. And on that side, I'm gonna see if I can jump over it. Oop. Okay, maybe not. For the monies. And oh, look at that. Map to a bonus level. Tolvfors. A real Tolvfors. It's a very barren closet, I guess, or wardrobe. Got that guy. We're playing as a witch lady. She's got nipple spikes. Honestly, she's everyone's dream girl. So the horns might get in the way of, you know, certain activities, but otherwise, pretty sure she's everyone's dream girl. Some bonus money, so don't mind if I do. Bloop. Hearing more just goblin noises, but we have one goblin helper downstairs who very generously opened the door for us. I think that's the noise we're hearing. Horns or handlebars? You know, I hadn't thought of it that way, Ogasa, but goddammit, you might just be onto something. You're a goddamn genius. Thing down there. No. Okay, I think we're all set. Get back to where we came from. There was a few other doors that were previously locked that are now no longer locked. These are very large paintings, my goodness. Whoever commissioned these had a lot of money. Or whoever did them has a lot of free time. Regardless, I'm impressed. We can drink for a potion. I think I turned these off. So I don't think I have to be in shield protection mode. These things make me nervous. Not so much the ghosty boys. Spiky boys make me nervous. He said not that way. Oh, wait, we have a key now. It does not open. So this is still locked. Whatever's behind there, we don't have a way to get to it. What's up top? Some money. It's a bedroom. Some elaborate paintings of dungeons, sights, and sounds. Looking more ghosts. Who seem to be unaffected by my very imposing AoE attack. I thought I was being very cool. Take the monies. Sure, that's gonna spawn something, right? Can I take a nap in the bed? It's a very large bed, my god. It's a very long bed. I'm not even sure it's of a queen size width, but it is of like a quadruple king size length. Maybe the people in this game are just very long. There's gotta be a place where we can use this key that we found. Do I jump down here? Maybe? Oh, we've already been here. Oh, but we never actually went into this room. I fought the guy. Yeah, here's the spiral thing. Cool. Yeah, we fought the guy, but then I was like, well, let me go back. It's an elevator. Create stairs. Nice. This looks encouraging. Is it a puzzle? Oh, this is the book. It's huge. My god. Never found a way to find that little majigger that was behind that little fenced off area. We got the next level, and equally importantly, a new character unlock. Goblin. Very good. Probably engineer equivalent. And then also a new kill the bad guys challenge. I think I've learned my lesson. I'm gonna do the easy and then medium difficulty challenges, then I'm gonna wait for the hard challenge. Do that later. I think I've finally learned my lesson. Dark survival. Let's try the new class, I suppose. Although, again, probably standard engineer style stuff. Sheer viciousness, or he's the equivalent of the halfling. Looks like he is most likely the equivalent of the halfling. So, well, since he's going to be a fast fella, we'll give him the scimitar. And the round shield. No ranged weapons, but hella potions and armor. Oh god, the armor, like, comes up to his neck. I'm just a little goblin. There's been, oh gosh, so there have been so many times. I show Gracie that video, and then I would superimpose myself, that voice, over our cats if they're like doing some just goblin shit. So if there's like if like one of the cats rolling around, I'm like, I'm just a little goblin. Don't pay attention to me. No, I just got 3 HP. It's a very fun voice. It's good. I like it a lot. This really is the best thing we got, huh? That's fine. Do I want to bring over... You know what? Fuck it. We'll bring a dwarven crossbow and 20 bolts. Or 40 bolts. 5 gold left to my name. This guy's not just a widow goblin. This one's a big goblin. Actually, no. He is small. He is very small, but he's armed to the teeth. He's got cool glowy eyes and very shiny armor. And I'm very fast, much like the halfling. There's one lady. Speaking of halflings, oh, she's taunting me, really? That's how it's gonna go down? Until you get 2-tapped by my short little goblin ass. Also, it looks like some kind of, either this is like a lighting glitch, like some kind of lighting, like some kind of layering issue. It's not supposed to be green, but it's making everything green, so it ain't easy. And it easy being green. But at least it's appropriately uniform, and anything you get close to it becomes green. So I guess it's not a lighting glitch at all, because the lighting is working fine. It's like a rendering layers thing. Oh, she's got fancy armor. Look at her. She's also got dead is what she's got. Turning the door open. Is a watcher. We're gonna watch yourself die. Good one, Alex. And for being easy difficulty, they're throwing some pretty hefty fellas and Cinderellas at us. Actually, it is exclusively Cinderellas. As we all know, there's no such thing as a male halfling. Come on. There's no male hobbits and halflings that exist. Get out of here, shit. That thing never existed in any IP ever. This really is just swing, go back, swing, go back. An overheaded swing. She can't get out of that one. Yeah, that overhanded swing, too good. Too strong. You give her anything more than a buckler, she becomes a nightmare to deal with, because she is blocking a lot with that dinky little shield. Come on, you got one slap. There we go. Jesus. They're reproduced by budding. I think in one of the Lord of the Rings movies, there's like a joke about that, about for dwarves in particular. They're like, wait, they're like, what, female dwarves? And he's like, what do you think dwarves come from? Do they just pop out of the ground? Sprout from the earth? Easy mode, dunzo. Male hobbits, never heard of them. Never even heard of them. We're gonna do medium difficulty next. Yeah, definitely not a thing. Can confirm. Believe you me, I have intimate experience. I got the inside scoop. Might as well do the same one. Same one with the same crew, but with more bolts. Or full bolts. Look at that. I have full loadout, man. Look at that. Ain't that some shit? Not that I'm gonna need half of them. If I do my job right, I'll need none of them. Up the middle this time. Oh, are these gonna open on their own? You know what? I respect it. I respected it, Elgaso. The kids would call it based, and they'd be correct. It seems like a great place to get flanked. Is that the newest Lord of the Rings, or Lord of the Rings, Dungeons and Dragons movie? Because I've heard it's pretty good. I've heard it was like a pretty dang good time. A lot of us, I think, were nervous, where it's like, oh god, is it going to be like Marvel levels of snark constantly, and like a quippy protagonist, and some like winks to the audience of like, hey, remember Dungeons and Dragons? We know what that is. Apparently, it's actually pretty good. Apparently, it's actually quite solid. It's got the exact same loadout as the one we fought earlier, which means it's going to take a hot minute. We have an engineer behind her who's just there for moral support. He's getting in the way, and he's dead. And then there's the engineer. He's dead. Engineer Kong. Engineer Kong is dead. You know, with a heavily armored lady like this, she literally has heavy armor, and they call her the Watcher, or a Watcher. I don't think she's watching. I think she is in the front lines. When I think Watcher, I think scouts or people doing reconnaissance. This lady is in the front lines, ripping dudes' butts off and eating them in front of them. The old one? Oh, I don't know about that one. Maybe that's why a lot of people were understandably nervous, because they remember the less than savory one. I think she got shot by her homie. She had like an arrow stuck in her shoulder. So yeah, maybe that's why a lot of people were like, not so sure. I didn't even know that there was a 2005 D&D movie. Is that how... That's a good point, Irossi. Yeah, that's how orcs are made in some IPs. I think you're right. Yeah, Irossi also knows the exact one. He says it's rough. Rough around the edges. It's a shame, but yeah, I mean, a lot of us probably aren't terribly surprised. The year 2000. The distant future. The year 2000. Did it have any actors or actresses that the uninitiated like myself might recognize? Ouch. Three damage. Cut his knees. Jeremy Irons, you know what? Yeah, Jeremy Irons, that's legit. Oh! She one-shot me at full health. Well, damn. That's, well, I wasn't at full health, but I was at, like, pretty good health. Another case, I think of, like, a really good lucky crit slapping my ass off. So in that case, I'm gonna fight her first. Oh, that's not what you are. Bring me the lady. The archer lady. I want to fight her first. Get her out of the way. So she can't shit my pants again. What if I just go full aggro with this person? I don't do like the little by little thing, but I just go kind of all in. And I get my ass kicked, but I got a lot of potions. Oh, except I'm almost fucking dead. Maybe it pays to be a little bit more careful. It's just so boring, I know. I know it's boring to watch me do the, you know, little by little whittling them down. Especially if I'm gonna get one shot by some fucking big mean archer lady anyway. There we go, we got him. What's the bad guy? Devours the scenery, dang. You got my attention. Is she able to shoot like that? I can shoot, I can hit her. It'd be fair that she shoots me then. Oh, I'm almost dead, and I don't have any more potions. I'm actually in worse shape this time. Maybe I can't even handle a medium difficulty challenge. Excuse me? Sir, are you okay? I heard just... Yeah. Unless you're gonna drop me a potion, I want nothing to do with it. Oh, really? You're gonna taunt me? In your most vulnerable hour? I heard the door open again. Lots of doors open. That makes me nervous. Man, she actually kind of jump scared my ass. Oh, there's two of them. No wonder. I was gonna say, like, damn, how'd you manage to pull that? Go so quick. Because there's two of them. And at least kill the one. There we go, there's one. 2, 3. Get the shield up. Ah, oh, that's a shame. Alright, I'm gonna end mission. We're gonna come back there when we have better equipment. And can bring more potions. Because then hard mode's gonna have even more of those characters. And again, it's always the archers, man. Games like this, the archers are the nemesis. Should I bling my Wado Goblin? Let's see what the Berserker gets now. See if he gets, like, more cool shit. It's a heavy club now. It's so tiny. Or it looks so tiny, rather. Damage through the shield, yeah. I think what it is that the shield... The percent to block is dependent on, like, the class of shield. So, the Targa is, like, the shittiest shield. So it has like a fairly small percent chance to block. The round shield is like a medium class shield, so it has like a better percent chance, but still not always good. So yeah, you could be staying perfectly still, have the shield up, and there's no like weird angle nonsense. It's like a straight on shot. There's just a chance you'll take full damage. There's also a chance you'll get crit, and if you get crit, you kind of just die. Because yeah, I've had instances where I was at like 90% health and I got shot by one arrow and I would go, ugh, and I go, oh, that was very quick. Quick and deadly. So yeah, light armor. So there we go. We got Spiky Boy. We can bring this guy in. Bring this guy to party for a bit. Party hardy. Yeah, so it's the same class of weapons. I'm assuming this guy probably does well with clubs. A real treat. So the next mission, we'll get more equipment, more money to spend on equipment, that kind of thing. Then we'll try, probably at least, try the survival level again. Oh. Starting off strong. Oh, we saw this in the picture. The painting. Well. I can only do so much. I got my little mouth. It looks very small in my hands. Oh, we got a little bridgey. It's just like the bridge in Ocarina of Time. Getting kind of narrow though, or we're just extra wide. Oh, hello. Are you a friend? Ow! Dead. Oh, I should have pressed replay, not to go back to the menu. Mansion of Memes. No, this is the Guardian. So it's kind of cool that we get some unique, surreal kind of set pieces. I can appreciate that at least. An illusion. Time and space seem insignificant. Everything is a daze, but we appear out of thin air. Here, the auto-targeting thing will indicate to us if that fella is a friend or not. Also, it looks like if we... Yeah, we have to keep moving. Yeah, maybe he's a friend. We have to keep moving because if we stop, the bridge does evaporate. It says no going back. A literal broken bridge, if you will. Imagine we're the hero of this... Not the hero, but the hero of our chosen boss lady. Trying to, you know, save our... Not save the world, but save our effort of taking over the world. And it's all up to us. It all rests on our shoulders. And what happens? We try to cross that bridge. We get scared. We fall off the bridge because of a scary winged guy. And then we die. And then the cause is lost forever. Oh. I see a wizard friend. I see several wizard friends. Journeyman. And I cannot shoot them from here. I think I'm probably going to want to deal with them from afar. How do you really know it's gone? You don't try to walk on it again? It makes me nervous. Do I smack it? You sure do. Like with anything else, we see if we can solve our problems with violence. Oops. Got that guy from afar. I'm a little bit scared to get close to these guys, because I have no way to block their shit. I'm not shooting you? There we go, there's a shot. Have to break more of these things. Break more of these things and break the wizards' faces.
Hey, you.
Then over here. You know, maybe I'm being too much of a chump. Is that good? I press the thing on the floor, I think. So I guess I can't always break these with violence. I guess I just press all the switches. I don't know if there's a certain order. Oh wow, I'm very low on health suddenly. I pressed the wrong button. I think maybe I was getting punished for hitting the wrong buttons or something, because I just kind of looked over and suddenly all my health was gone. So I don't want to close the distance. I'm going to be a chump once again. My chumping times have returned. Oh, geez. Okay, well, I said I wasn't gonna close the distance, but they're closing with me. Since I know he's doing the AoE thing. He's doing it again. Gosh darn it. There we go. He's out. Maybe there's like maybe that lightning arc thing hurts you if you get too close. This guy's head is yes, it does kind of have that effect. Of course, the armor that he's wearing kind of poofs him out a little bit extra.
Feel my wrath.
So 3 of you guys? So yeah, sometimes you can just break shit. Feel my wrath. Where are you? Kind of surprised it didn't. Oh, I see. There's like a little tether that is farther across. Is he gonna come from the other side, maybe? There. I'm going for him. Fuck you. Oh, I can't get past you. Never mind. All right, don't fuck you. Yeah. Okay, this is awkward. I guess I gotta go around then. I'll deal with you momentarily. Just sit tight. Also, I'm out of potions. Anybody? Oh, there's one. Perfect. They heard me. Yeah, maybe this is like a trap. Can I shoot it? Switch right there. Probably more. Yeah, I think that's what this is. This is like an environmental hazard. One there, and one there. Oh, that hurts. That is very unforgiving. That's a lot of damage. Maybe I should do this with the Huntress, or the assassin rather, the Wookiee character. I'm surprised he took so much damage. Should I go for melee? Where are you? You fool! Oh, he's doing the AoE. Shit. Unfortunately, you wizards. Oh, I'm dead. The wizards are too smart about this. They know to go for the AoE. The area of attack spell when I get close, because that does hella damage and knocks you back. I don't actually know if the bad guys have to deal with mana management as much as I do, because they seem to always have enough juice for the big hits. The big shits. Yeah, I think I'm going to... I think I might do this with... Or we could do this with our magic lady. In fact, we probably have more spells available now, don't we? No, we do not. But Tears of Corrosion be good? Because it has no lock-on. Yeah, maybe Midwinter Frost is the better one to stick with. Has no aim assist, which is a shame. Health potions, light armor. There we go. Her nipple spikes are somehow even more pronounced. Ridiculous. Can I just bring no weapon and bring the second thing? No, I really have to bring both. It's one or the other. It's fine. We'll try it. Try it with this class. Cause yeah, I'm not convinced that bringing the big hulking fella who's not great at ranged is good for a challenge like this that seems to be exclusively magic users. Is that one of the dragons from the Dungeons & Dragons trailer that we just watched, courtesy of Irossi's Redemption? It might be. I can break that from afar, which is kind of nice. I can't press the switches from afar, of course. I just got to deal with that, the consequences of those actions. Downside, of course, so there's no There's not as many surefire ways to fire from behind cover. Since this kind of pulse weapon, I have to stay out and proud. So this one does not appear to be moving. Oops, wrong button. Oh, wrong button. Actually, can I hold it and then press it? No, I cannot. It's the same button. So you have to press it and then move out of the way. Can I just do one of these? Oh, there we go. Oh, right. Get behind cover. Show yourself. Come on, ouch. By show yourself, I mean let me shoot you. Don't shoot me with lightning and take out a fucking chunk of my health. Chunk of my ass. There we go. That's more what I'm talking about. So now I guess we'll go and deal with this too. We need to. We really can't just shoot it from afar. Yeah, some of them are immune, others are susceptible to physical damage. Kind of hard to tell where it's pointing. Oh, shit. And again, I can't just use the shield. I can use the shield to get from place to place, but I can't actually press the button. Oh, wait, did it just press it? Oh, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe you can press it with the shield held down. Move a little slow. Yeah, you just have to re-engage it. It's not the worst way to do it. Actually, I'm gonna keep this up. On this wall. Okay. Some distance, too. I don't know if the distance really helps. It makes me feel better. Makes me feel like I have more ability to get the heck out of dodge, but their shots are more or less hit scan. So are mine. I don't know how much difference it really makes. Our shots are so small and they blend in so well. It's hard to see our bolts going out. Wait, did the other guy die? There's two of them, right? Where's your homie? Where's your buddy? Maybe he ran outside? Seems weird that he would slip past me. Was there only one? I thought there was two of them. Did he fall to the floor? Oh well, I guess I'm not complaining. I'm just nervous that he's gonna pop out of somewhere randomly. Slap me on the ass when I did not signal that I was down for such a thing. Yeah, so it's one of these where I have to go to the other side because I can't get past this fool. Can I break that from here? Yes, I can. I'm looking forward when we get more spells. Did that actually hurt him? I think it did a little bit. My AoE seems kind of just so-so. I think it just has not very good range. I'm gonna get real close. That's better. I think it's better. Is it better? There we go. It's got really limited range and not great damage is the problem. To recharge. Look at that piddly damage. That's just adorable. But at least the mana cost is pretty small. Okay. How much health does he have? Is he pretty low? Yes, he is. More mana potions. We have five mana potions. That's pretty good. Just turning into an ice crystal. Yeah, it's not even like an ice shield. We just become a walking ice blob. You can very faintly see our person inside the ice crystal, but it's pretty hard to see otherwise. Reminds me a little bit of the frost armor spell from Magicka. Alright, so let me guess. Arena to fight bad guys? I was very much expecting fellas to just jump out of nowhere. Or rain down from the sky. A mausoleum? There's money from up top. What am I hearing? Oh my god, yeah, the frozen effect in PSO1. Where you just turn into a block of ice and you can't block, so they just fucking wreck your shit. Yeah, JD remembers those times. Got a portal and a ladder leading up. I'll take the ladder first. Yeah, Jet remembers. Jet members the PSO1 times. Now, pray tell, what is the Arbalest used for? Maybe we have to shoot down the dragon fronts? I did see that, yeah. I saw that announcement fairly recently. There's the buddies. Oh, Jesus, what the hell? Okay, so I have to use my stuff to take that fella out. So I guess the dragon is not our friend like I was hoping he would be. Oh, Jesus. What I was gonna do is get this monies. So some more potions. I'm gonna get some more resources before I commit too hard to this. I'm guessing that probably that upwarps me somewhere. Yeah, you got Dave's attention too. This PSO2, PSO NGS dungeon styled after the original stuff. Sign my ass up. Just warps you to the other side. That seems a little useless. You know what? Sure, I'll hit him with the old switcheroo. So while he's distracted. Let me miss all my shots. No! No, no, I want a shield. The problem is the use button is the same as the shield button. This is going to be a real persnickety, I can tell already. Oh, there he is, there he is. This is just the... It's just like the fight against Smaug in The Hobbit. It is exactly like that fight. Verbatim. I'm kind of in a weird angle. Could you take me along when you slide on down? Like, pooped a turd at us. It's a really fun voice to bust out. The, like, ill-informed nerd voice. It's stuff like the thing and the thing. It's a really solid one. It's easy to do. Any content creators looking for a good voice to add to your repertoire? Ill-informed nerd, or nerd who associates everything with other thing is really solid. Can I just power through the pain like we did with the other boss fight? Guy is being not cool. I don't know if I've done any damage to this man. It makes me wonder if I'm not even supposed to fight him right now. Yeah, maybe I'm not supposed to be, not even supposed to be fighting him right now. Actually, yeah, there you go. Yeah, Liberty knows exactly to which I refer. I go over here. More potions. 9 potions? It's on my ass up. Oh, shit. I actually didn't want to go through that, but that's fine. Looks like we have no choice but to fight this thing. Oh, that's locked. There was a single wizard. Maybe that was the one wizard that got away earlier. The one that got away. We saw one fella just kind of rummaging around. We have all the golds, too. Where are you? There you are. There you is. Oh, we shot him! Aren't you proud of me? Literally one shot of damage. There we go. Now we're shooting his ass. That's using your ass. Yeah, and once you start landing hot shots, then suddenly becomes doable. Is he gonna land? Oh, he's just dead. Hell yeah. Alright, so once we got past the first kind of layer of understanding what this mission was about, let's use Magic Lady. Level 6. We're kind of powering through these. I think there's 13 levels total in the dark level, in the dark story mode. So one less level than the light mode. Light story. Should we do Tolvfors now? Let's see if we have like more equipment now. And in fact, what I might do is still stick with the Berserker. I have the mace now. And kite shield. Still the dwarven crossbow. Still same bolts. Still a number of potions. Still light armor. This looks pretty cool. Let's try with the Berserker. See if that's any better. So we couldn't beat a medium difficulty because those archer ladies keep shitting my ass. Hey you. Out there on your own. Out there naked in the cold. Can you help me? Or however the lyrics go. I'm hearing doors open. The downside is I am not a small fasty boy. I'm a slow big boy. Now, unfortunately, I'm actually not doing that much more damage to this lady. Of course, oh, but we are one-shotting our friend. We have a lot more health, though, so we have more room for error. Oh, she does a lot of damage to me. Oh, really? Gotta be way out of this, right? There we go. I give so much health. Oh man, maybe switching to the big guy was a bad idea, because look how much health I've lost. Of course, she's very fast. One more solid hit like that, she's out. And I think she's the only super metaled person. They keep shitting my pants. It's very rude, honestly. It's like they don't trust me to shit my own pants. Do you not know who I am? I've been shitting my pants, my own pants, since I was born. Since before I was born. Right now they're gonna spawn the big homies. That lady had the straight. Yeah, the small armored ladies. Paired with the the scary multi-shot archer ladies are the things that give me nightmares. Speak of the devil. But she went melee. A questionable decision. The one's coming up. I'm gonna take a sip. Might be able to drop her. Because yeah, these archer ladies are the bane of my existence. Like you saw just there, she did a lot of damage. There we go. But we're not done. Something else must have spawned. She took out a big old... She actually took out most of my health in that one hit. The door open. Nee. But where is it? The fella over here. Is it a centurion? No, it's just a very armored knight. We saw an unarmored knight. He's got to be he's the champion. I gotta unfortunately be very slow and boring about this. because I have very little. Oh, he kills me in one hit. All right. We still don't have what it takes to beat this level in medium difficulty. We still don't have the equipment or whatever else is necessary. So we just die way too quick. Unless we went back to the halfling or the goblin. I think it's not worth it. Especially because we don't get a lot of gold out of it. I mean, I want to beat them eventually, but the gold rewards for those bonus levels is pretty small. Until you get the second level of bonus levels. Then you get more stuff. Maybe I should go back to the assassin for a bit. Give her a chance to shine. The Wookiee lady. We'll give her light armor. She looks only slightly less Wookiee-esque. Give her the dwarven crossbow, of course. She only gets the one bolts type. Short bow, give her the composite bow. Give her as many health potions as she can carry. Gets her the long dagger. We still have lots of money. So, all the burst arrows, all the fire arrows, all the grenade arrows, and of course, all the sniper arrows. And even then, we have all this extra money. So this is kind of where we're at right now. We have all this money, but we have nothing to spend it on. Because we haven't unlocked the best gear yet. Or, like, we haven't even unlocked the middle tier of gear. So we're still kind of floundering a little bit. I think the game was not wrong when it said that the dark mode story was going to be harder than the light story. I was thinking it'd be about the same, but yeah, I think there is a legit uptick in difficulty. Also, a little bit disappointed she does not have nipple spikes, and you know what? Sorry, lady, you can't be part of our cool crew. You don't have nipple spikes. You're out of here. Get the fuck out of our cool club. Grenades, there's fire arrows, and of course with these you can stack several arrows, but good luck landing a shot with some of these, unless you have, like, the drop on them. Maybe I'll get lucky and I'll get the drop on some of these fools.
I feared that it would come to this.
Are you the boss friend? He's the boss friend. Oh, I was trying to switch over, so I had the different ammo types selected. These guys are not fun to deal with. Alright, so I will have a big old shotgun of arrows planned. There we go. See, look at that. When they actually hit, it pumps the damage. Oh, but then he kills me in one hit. What's up, Fabled? I pressed the wrong button. It was more like 2 hits. Like, one hit took out 90% of my health. The other hit slapped me down pretty good. In a weird way, this actually might be the best build for this situation, because if we land a really good shot, he is dead. So I think I'll load up a full blast of arrows. Yeah, no nipple spikes, Fabled. You're right. It's disappointing. My disappointment is immeasurable. My day's ruined. Look at that. So disappointing. She's got our emblem, like our cool club's emblem on it, so I guess that's something, but it hardly is enough to make it worth. So we're gonna put all the arrows that we can freaking fit on this thing. Oh, but it auto switches out to the wrong ammo type, which is unfortunate. Oh, crap. Gotta switch to melee first. Because ghosts, as we all know, are really affected by knives. I have to put all these things back. We also have the grenade arrows. Oh, boy. Oh, he moved. Ah, he knocked me out of it. Shit. He does so much damage, and I only have so many opportunities for this. Ah! God dang it. This is rough. I guess I could try the melee people. Yeah, I guess that's the best bet. Let's try the melee classes. Yeah, it really is a shame that there's no aim assist for the arrows. There is for the bolts, but not for the arrows. And I guess I could try the bolts, but we only have the standard stuff. So let's go back to the goblin for a bit. Give him a chance to shine. Dwarven sword, kite shield, still that, still that, still that, and still that. Everything else is the same. Tomb Raider PS1. I mean, it's all we had back then. She was hot because that's all we had. It was a PS1 title, so I think it was an early PS1 title at that. We didn't have a lot of 3D waifu video game protagonists, so desperate times, man. Not proud times, but desperate times. See if we can just melee through the pain. Oh my god, he just took off more than half my health with that one hit. How do we do with this? Well, actually, maybe... You know, I was saying that I wasn't so sure about the crossbow strat, but maybe the crossbow strat. Or I guess we could... Jesus Christ. I guess we could maybe... go spell our spellcaster. With this close quarter of a situation, that green spell might work. Yeah, this guy just instantly kills me. So that's not gonna work. That class won't work. Is this a PS2 game? It's an Xbox game. Original Xbox. It might have also been on PS2. The Lara Croft thing? Yeah, I was saying how, like, that's all we had back then, man. It's all we had. Because it was, not only was Tomb Raider a PS1 game, it was an early PS1 game. So we didn't have really any other, you know, waifu protagonist 3D platformer or like 3D game protagonists to compare to. So, you know, we can, you know, find humor in you know, thinking that Lara Croft was hot back in the day, but honestly, she was, and when you compare other early PS1 launch titles, it was the best we had. It was the best we had. Because before that, it was, you know, Super Nintendo, Genesis. You get pixel art in some cases, but a lot of times it wasn't very glamorous. Go for this one, because it's got the little bouncy shots. Well, except they're not bouncing. Okay, yeah, sometimes they bounce. The controls were crappy. Now, I never did play any of the, the games myself. Tomb Raider. Oh, shit. Yeah, see, now we're fucking him up. Except I'm very low on ammo. Or mana. Spirit ammo. Oh, we have damage over time. Forgot about that. There we go. So there we go. Get a couple damage over time shots on him and he crumples. So that's what you gotta do. Bust out the spellcaster. That's kind of how it works in this game, honestly. Spellcasters are best dealt with either by ranged weapons or by other spells. Yeah, spirit ammo. Yeah, sometimes I say that. I'll be like, oh, I'm low on ammo. Then it's like, well, mana isn't really ammo. But yeah, spirit ammo. Ghost ammo. Mercifully, I get more health potions. Also, we're probably going to want to switch back to this wand staff when it comes to the ghosts. Which there will be more for sure. No, I do want to go back and play the old school Tomb Raider games because I do like old school games and I do like jank. I do like old, weird, clunky games. I'm playing one right now. It's not that old. It's not that clunky. It's clunky enough, though. I mean, you see me struggling sometimes. So, there is some clunk, but it's an acceptable amount. So I tend to embrace it when possible. Checkpoint, that's very helpful. Ghosts sure are plentiful. I see we're still in the Haunted Mansion. I guess that's the thing. We went to the Haunted Mansion. We found this cool artifact, and then we got teleported to this other dream mansion place. And then had to fight a dragon. It was a whole thing. Enclave is old. It's up there. It's up there. I mean, 20 years old. 2003, so 20 years old. Although this port is, you know, modernized. I'm not gonna say it's modern, but modernized, so widescreen support, 60 frames per second, some up-res textures, so, you know, it's better. Better than it was, that's for sure. Am I gonna finally find out how to get this little diddly boppers? Oh, I can just open it. A torch. Because it's dark. Although I don't know if I'm gonna need it. I kind of have the glow of our staff to light our path. Excuse me? Oh. Someone was nibbling on my ass. Skeleton? Not an enemy skeleton, just a regular skeleton. And so it's melee weapon and torch, or staff green or staff blue. Actually, hold on. Before I jump down here, I'm gonna see if there's other stuff on this floor, because that's clearly where we need to go. I'm always a fan of going the wrong way first whenever the situation calls for it. Yeah, I thought the skeleton was grabbing my ass, and I was about to be, you know, offended, but maybe a little bit down for it, you know? Who's not down for a little bit of bony booty from time to time, right? I was gonna play hard again, you know? I was gonna play coy. 6 potions, by the way. To be 7. We found a lot of potions, but 10 gold to our name. So, not a lot of extra treasure. But hella potions. This door is still closed. I guess the switch we pulled earlier opened up that little passage. Well, let's stick to it then. Alright, so there's stuff down there, obviously. Can I break through? Does not work. Does not work that way. Those guys do a lot of damage. Oh, there's another one of you. I don't like that. Yeah, those guys are scary. So we'll have this thing out if those fellas are going to be down here. Although I will be switching from time to time because there's no aim assist. That green wand. So being able to see what's coming is helpful. That actually might be what leads to the extra treasure. Is there a bad guy who's going to spawn behind me? Yes. I knew it. I knew it. It's the cost of finding extra monies. This whole lowered visibility thing, not the biggest fan. Not the biggest fan. There's stuff down there's. That one's done. Oh, there's another one. They do a lot of damage. They're very fast. They're melee only, but still. They're scurry. Is that a small one? A little mini boy. A little mini friend. Found the little baby cavemen. They almost look like, they're called night crawlers. They almost look like Bigfoot, but small. Small foot. How do y'all feel about the color green? If it is anything other than a glowing endorsement, then I got bad news about this level. I get it, glowing endorsement, because this place is glowing green right now. At least we're able to drop them fast. I'm gonna take another sip. I think I will drop down against my better judgment. We're vulnerable right now. Oh, here we go. Okay, so that leads to the same area. This guy just sprouted out of the freaking ground. Yeah, I thought it was so clever. Comedy genius super hobbit at your service. Oh, there he is. Oh, he was hiding. He was lying in wait. Smart guy. And they have an advantage, presumably, where they can see me before I can see them. Using their AI brains. Gotta say, I don't always love it in video games when you enter a room and the challenge is you can't see anything. It feels a little cheap at times, you know? Especially when bad guys don't have that problem and they can see you just fine. Being in squinto mode, not always the bestest. I don't hate it. And I feel like it's not super egregious here because I have enough means with which to defend myself. Still, it's a little not my favorite. We were talking just the other day about games of this era leaning real heavily on escort quests. It's like a very regular thing, and this game has some escort quests too, and they're sometimes awful. So it's not this game's fault. I think it's more just industry standards, you know, things that just kind of caught on and stuck that way for one reason or another. Don't jump on that. We know which way to go next. It was the early 2000s. You know, this is around the time when video games were starting to get bigger budgets, starting to get more mainstream appeal. Obviously, late 90s, it was like super niche. Early 2000s, mid 2000s, it was still kind of niche, but you were starting to get more big budget titles. You know, games were starting to make more money. Publishers were making more money, so you just had some awkward growing pains. It's just inevitable. The checkpoint. Get the checky. And then we've already been through this area. And have the shield up because this makes me nervous. If the traps have remained disabled. Now this door opens. That's where we've already been. It is closed. And this also is closed. Yeah, exactly. The 007 games. Yeah, the big one, of course, for a lot of us is GoldenEye. Natalia does alright when she gets her Cougar Magnum in the later levels, but in those early levels when you got to escort her, that shit is rough. With multiple Fs. Alright, we're gonna fight with this dude because he knows what he's doing. Please, please. Jesus. Yeah, that's where this gets bullshit sometimes. In the world. Take a drink. Oh shit! Oh shit! That animation took forever. Yeah, these open areas are where it's hard to use that poison spell, because man, the collision is not always very generous. So this one, it's rapid fire, so as long as we get a good beat on him, we're fine. See, there's a ghosty up top. There we go. Pop him like a ghost balloon. You kill good. We have a new friend, although we already have a weapons specialist. I guess we'll have another one. Or maybe they're gonna be an engineer. Well, no, he's too metal and armored to be an engineer. Can't see shit. There we go. So we're going to the top floor, I'm guessing. Back to the green wand. Close quarter encounters. Here, lots of ghosties. Man, it really is hit or miss getting that AoE attack to work with some enemies. Like the ice one does so pitiful amounts of damage. It's almost not worth it. Actually, I'm not sure what I'm looking for up here. Unless we're trying to find another artifact of sorts. We go up to the roof if we want to. I don't even know if there's anything in here to speak of. Because it seemed like they wanted us to go back in the house, but Can't pretend to know for sure. I think there's a bedroom one floor down. Let's go back real quick. Maybe I'm getting my wires crossed with another part of the house. On the ladder. There's something else we missed. So, last time I can't remember what was in here, but there was something. Pressed a switch in there, and here, there's the wardrobe. This time, it's got money in it. Okay, that's nice. It's the last of the money we were looking for. Do we just take the teleporter? Is that all there is? Maybe the teleporter's already open. Usually it, like, tells us. It'll be like, the teleporter's open. Go get him, Tiger. We do have all the gold. Maybe there's nothing else. So there's only one way to find out. Just walk up to the thing. He is standing by it. We good? Oh, we are good. Okay. Yeah, I thought we had like an objective or something. The objective was to leave. Let's get the fuck out of here. Bombardier. Yeah, he is the guy that's got the trinkets. Okay, maybe we'll try him for the special level. And again, just for medium difficulty. I'm struggling that much.
At last, it is mine. In order for my love and I to unite as he rises, it seems.
Oh, the demon daddy's her boyfriend. Her her husbando.
The only one I know of who would fit this description is Princess Jasindra from Selenheim. Go and bring her to me. A portal location has been provided, which allows a small party to swiftly.
So we gotta kidnap the princess lady.
Granting us the element of surprise. It would have been foolish using it unless necessary. But now, time has come. Do not fail me.
You're welcome for bringing the frickin' tome thing, lady. So unthankful. It's the Aylewoods. Try this again. We got another class to try. Actually, you know what? Let's see if we have anything cool for the sorceress now. We have... Oh, my favorite, Darkness of Despair. We got the good one. We need nothing else. Darkness of Despair has homing. It's got damage over time. It's got aim assists. Literally nothing else is necessary. 3 health potions. Medium armor. Oh, we can't afford medium armor. Can't afford medium armor. It's worth it. It is extremely worth it. Actually, I guess if we have nothing else, I guess I'll bring the curved dagger, but it's probably not going to matter. Hey, what's up, Johnson? I have no clue. The story is hard to follow, I would say. I don't really play this game for the story. I play it for the plot, you guys, I promise. I don't really play it for the story. I very much play it because the gameplay is enjoyable. And I can kind of turn my brain off a little bit, you know? I can turn my brain off, and it reminds me of, like, it reminds me a lot of the Jedi Knight series. And that alone makes it worth the price of admission for me personally. Look how quickly we were able to kill that lady. And I played for the nipple spikes. Elgaso out here calling me out 100% accurately. The nipple spikes are for the plot, I promise. They're very important to the character, alright? They're important to the character arc. It really illustrates the character's development. I say with a smile on my face. Yeah. No, I like the gameplay. The story, I mean, yeah, I could not care less. Ouch, about the story. We're kind of stomping him now that I got this badass wand. The fact that this has homing and poison, like damage over time, and aim assist is just disgusting. And I kind of love it. But what I do really like about this game is the variety of character types. You get a lot of different classes to play as. That's kind of cool. The levels are okay. You know, the level design is okay. It's not gonna win any awards. It's not gonna blow any minds, but it's acceptable. She as good as dead, she sure is. Look at that, never took a single shot. Haven't needed a single potion yet. Oh, here comes the big mans. Alright, is my confidence about to get shaken? Nope, he's dead. Never even broke a sweat. Oh, okay, I sweated a little bit at the end there. So, badass magic lady is the path to victory for that one. So now if I try, I'm gonna regret this because hard mode is probably gonna slap my dick. I'm gonna treat it like a punching bag. But if I say none of that, and I afford oh, not even close, 2,500 for medium armor. We got a ways to go before we can afford that bigness. But we'll try it. We'll try it once or twice. If I'm just bouncing off this content, I'm not gonna spend an hour on it, but let's see how bad hard mode really is. It's probably more the archer folks. Probably several of the big armor boys. Can I see like a person in here and like do a little sneaky shot? The music's. Keep hearing doors open, it makes me nervous. Oh, hello. One shot. Would that say experimentalist? Did I just kill the group fetishist? No, it's not weird. I'm not into the weird shit. I'm an experimentalist, all right? I'm not into questionable things. I'm an experimentalist, so it's okay. He's out of there. There's the first. He's not a champion, he's a knight. Oh, and a magic person. Right, I forgot magic people exist. Forgot that happens here. Let them cook. Open the door. You won't. I guess I'm right. He won't. He will not open the door. Oh, hello. There he is. So he was giving me the runaround. That's actually pretty smart. He really baited my ass, didn't he? He was like, this door's gonna open, then he came from behind. Ouch. Where? Where? Oh, Jesus. Once again, spellcasters showing why they're the scariest of glass cannons. Man, I don't even know what happened there. That door opened, nothing. That door opened, nothing. Then suddenly a dude descends from the heavens and just deletes my fucking health bar. Like it was made of nothing. Kind of hard to know where to stand, you know, or where to be for more easily defending yourself. And now I'm trying to give them the runaround, trying to pull the old razzle-dazzle on their asses. Ain't nobody razzling or dazzling my ass today, no sir. Someone to the bottom left. Where? Where are you? Show yourself. Reveal thyself. Oh, there you are. You know, they could wield arrows. Bows and arrows. Someone spawned behind me at one point earlier. Another big armor friend coming up pretty soon here. Be careful about these close quarter situations. Got them both. Is that a magic man? It's a big boy. Oh, there's a second one. Oh, glory be to me. Okay, that's scary. Poison him once. It's out of there. Now that was not he wasn't using the big scary magic like we saw earlier. He was using the chump magic. Somebody was using the big purple one, the psionic spell. I know that shit from a mile away. I'm gonna wait so I can get my magicka back before I start sticking my dick in open spaces. Oh, is that a friend? Is a friend. Yeah, you're the one I'm afraid of. Fool has revealed his location to me. I've poisoned you. Your soul is mine. Oh, shit. There's the lookout. There's more where that came from. Being in this place is scary, man. I feel claustrophobic in here. But also being out in the open is also scary. There he is. There's the psionic man. Oof, I think his also home in on me, but his doesn't have damage over time. So if I just can last... Oh, one more shot and I'm... Ah, fuck. I can't... Yeah, we don't have what it takes. I mean, he might be the end about the boss for this level, but we don't know because we can't get past him. He just nukes us too quickly. He has too much health. So it's not a victory of attrition. To the plateau. Let's use the new class. At least we were able to finally beat medium difficulty. Just scrounge by little. Armor offer. Wait, no. This armor offers limited protection. This armor offers limited protection. That's not helpful. No, he is crazy and deranged. Okay. That's helpful. He gets bombs, as you would imagine. Given the... Can I afford medium armor? I don't think I can if I want to give him, like, decent stuff. Give him the swords. The runed blade. There you go. Nice and rune-like. Blade shield, nice. The classic. I want to bother with ranged weapon. Maybe. I think I'm more liable to give him light armor. I'll give him both. And then... Yeah, heavy crossbow. Bunch of those things. And then... There we go, some max health potions. So everything except armor is maxed out. We'll take it. So like standard fighter, slightly not as good at melee damage, slightly less health, slightly slower, but has a bunch of extra tools. So bombs, grease bomb, like Molotovs, that kind of thing. And crossbow. We got those Molotovs. Got the little bombs, like Bomberman style bombs. Also, this place looks cool. Remember how I said that, like, the thing about, like, ill-advised nerd associates everything with the wrong thing? I'm gonna do that right now and be like, it's just like Morrowind. Should I go in for melee? I would go in for melee. Especially since they have to reload every time. It's an elite archer. Elite these nuts! Hey, what's up, Raylan? Playing more Enclave. We are past the halfway point of the last story. The second of two stories. Did the light mode story. Took a couple of streams, but the second one seems like it's going a little bit faster. Oh, it's these scary ladies. These ladies are scary. Yeah, you would go into melee. And then fail. Yeah, those ladies are scary. They got the multi-shot crossbow shotguns. Ouch. Oh, you guys got the repeating crossbows? Oh, I want the repeating crossbows. Oh my god. That guy took about half my health. I was missing all my shots. What's that back there? Oh, it's what? It's money. I'm gonna slide. Will I be able to walk? Looks like I can just grab it. Kind of out in the open. Let's 200 gold, too. That's a lot of monies. Shit's valuable. Oh, there's a lot of friends. Oh, but I have bombs. And other fun toys. There we go. I was gonna say, I know this'll fuck him up if I can get a direct hit. Does it hurt me? Strangely enough, no. Huh. I'm not complaining, but I am surprised. Yeah, good for multiple targets for sure. Oh, is that gonna shatter? Oh. He's a Templar. Oh. He's putting a shield up. Smart man. It's about a single bomb. He's being wise to roll. Oh, he's gonna go through the fire and the flames. He's gonna try to carry on. Okay, I'm just gonna sword him. He's weakened enough. I mean, he's the better melee fella. My guy's not as good as melee. Got all these other, you know, what's the word? What's the phrase? Jack of all trades, master of none kind of thing with this class. Advice for a foreigner coming to the USA? That's a good question. I'll confess I'm probably not like the best ambassador to kind of offer advice. Just because I have done so little travel outside the US myself. So I can't pretend to be a, you know, a super worldly individual. Especially, you know, like, I guess it depends on, you know, where someone is coming from. Shit. Oh god. Am I dead? Gotta drink a potion. So I would say, yeah, it depends on where they're coming from. Braylon, you're from South America, right? I'm just gonna try to get close with melee. They're a very good archer. They could just one-shot me with a lucky hit. Oh, yeah. Oh, she went for melee. Thank goodness. Now I can still very easily die. Drink. But she can go to ranged again if I'm not careful here. Really, I should be more adept at melee versus this class. She's an elite huntress. Close to death. Woo, tough fight, man. Tough fight. Tipping culture. Tipping culture is a weird thing here, for sure. Yeah. Yeah, tipping culture is weird. I mean, I guess it's... A lot of people have already heard about it, so it's probably not like a huge surprise. But yeah, it's weird. And it is a verifiably flawed and imperfect system. Employers should just pay their employees more. It's ridiculous that, you know, we like rely on tipping culture, but yes, it is very much a thing. He has no shield, this paladin. He's really just gonna stand there and let me shoot his ass, huh? That's what's gonna happen? So from Colombia, yeah. So some of the East Coast, gotcha. Right. Now give me 12 seconds, I have to switch to the right weapon, there we go. Gotta cycle through them. There we go. Going for grad school, gotcha. Sales tax, that's another important one, yeah. That's an important one. Yeah, I think in other countries, sales tax or any kind of like extra taxation is included in that base price. Look at this guy. It's a sneaky man's. You're gonna get the good stuff, Mr. Knight. And Fire's doing some DOT. Damage over time. And he's dead. Okay, use the tools. The tools of our trade. Have to drive. Well, I guess it depends. If it's like Massachusetts, New Hampshire. I guess I don't know as much about those places. North Carolina, Pennsylvania, yes, most likely. Somebody's gonna blow himself up. Ouch. Let's just shoot him. Do it that way. I have no potions, by the way. But yes, yeah, a lot of America, especially in the larger states, certainly in the Midwest and in some of the southern states, there's more of an expectation on driving. You know, less public transit. Some of the larger cities actually have pretty good public transit. I think New York's public transit is like not half bad. Chicago's is pretty good. Like San Francisco, California. A lot of California major cities have pretty good public transit. So it's not perfect, but you know, it's better than some areas. Like certainly here, St. Louis's public transit is kind of a joke, which is unfortunate. Come on, man. Either come down and fight me. There you go. There we go. Let's just do this thing, man. There we go. Philadelphia and Pennsylvania. That is, yeah, Philadelphia. Yeah, I guess I really don't know. I guess New Hampshire is kind of a smaller, like, doesn't have like a lot of big cities. Boston, Massachusetts, right? Like, that's a pretty big city. I would hope they have pretty good public transit. Going in for melee. Foolish choice, because now I get to slice your ass to ribbons. This is a scary place because we had a lot of things to fight with and no potions. Of course, we did get the respawn point, but I'm trying to not rely on that if I can help it. The monies. Yeah, only in some areas is there public transit at all. Yeah. Yeah, but driving though. Yeah, driving is a weird one for sure. Yeah. Yeah, of course we had a roommate, Gracie and myself, we had a roommate for about 6 months or so. From Ukraine. We were sponsoring someone from Ukraine here. She now has her own place and her own job and her own car, so she's actually doing pretty well. But yeah, at first it was pretty rough for her because, you know, she had to rely on us for rides to places, you know, job interviews, that kind of thing. And she had to learn how to drive, so we had to, you know, give her driving lessons, that kind of thing. And it was, you know, it was a multi-step process, and it was a lot for her, and I could tell it stressed her out a lot. But she's actually thriving really well right now. Like, now that she's kind of gotten used to, you know, how things are here, she's actually doing pretty well. She's got her own, like I said, she's got her own place, her own job. Oh god. Ouch. I'm dead. She's got her own job. She's got her own apartment now. She's got like a group of friends. They get together for movie nights on the regular. She like goes on cool adventures, goes to concerts a lot. So she's really doing well with it. So I see her as a good example of it can be weird at first moving here after ever. And I guess in her case, she had previously visited the States. She was here when she was in high school for like a summer, as like a summer student exchange for an exchange program. So she had some experience, but not much. Oh boy. Crap. It's gonna take a couple deaths, I can tell already. But yeah, it was rough for her at first, but once she kind of got used to things, she's really doing well now, which is nice. Cambridge, Hanover, Philly, or okay, yeah, Philly for sure. Philly absolutely would have public transit. Cambridge though, oh, that'd be sick, yeah. College town, which is, that's a good point too. Yeah, these are all college towns. So actually, yeah, maybe the amenities will be better than both Elgasso and I are concerned. Look at her hide behind this tree. It's unfortunately effective. She's a druid elder. There we go. If I play my cards right, might have her on the rope. Ouch. One more. There we go. Tough fight. Those spellcasters, man. Not even once. Harvard would be dope, dude. Yeah. Dartmouth, Pennsylvania, MIT, Duke. Yeah, man. And then health. Well, yeah, that's a big one. Yeah, that's a big one. It's something that a lot of foreigners mock us for, as they should, because it's fucked up how we do our health insurance here. How we don't do health insurance here, really. That is expensive. Now, if you were coming in from some kind of like student program, what's the word I'm looking for? Like exchange program, there might be some kind of thing that the university would offer as far as insurance, that kind of thing. It's hard to say. Because yeah, the health insurance situation here is expensive and unkind towards humans. It's great if you're a corporation. If you're a corporation, you love the health insurance here. But if you are a person, a human person, it is actively against you. It's very frustrating. None of those places are shabby. Yeah, agreed. That's they all sound pretty solid to me. Oh heck, there we go. Going to get caught without insurance, they can screw you over for sure. It's included. Good. Yeah, that's reassuring then. Sounds like you got your ducks in a row pretty good. Yeah, like Elgaso said, or Elgaso and Liberty both said, the driving issue might not be too much of a problem for most college areas. If you wanted to go outside of the city, that kind of thing, then you might be, more reliant on rides or if you want to carpool with someone, that kind of thing. Since I've never been to any of those places, I can't really speak to the quality of public transit, that kind of thing. I guess activate both these things. And that makes a portal. Anything else before I skedaddle? Nope. We just jump on in. Oh, that's the end of the level. Nice. Okay, not too bad. Yeah, some of these levels are pretty quick, honestly. And we're capturing the lady. We're not going to be beating this tonight, but at the rate we're going, we'll probably be able to beat it Thursday, which would be very convenient because that would set us up very good to start the next game on Sunday. Starting a horror game on Sunday. I'm looking forward to that one. Capture Jasindra. Do we have any more spells with the sorceress? No, we do not. How about more cool stuff with the assassin? I feel like I should give the assassin more of a chance to thrive. That level, the level we just did would have done really well with the assassin, actually. A lot of long-range fighting. Everybody was long-range fighting, is how the song would go. Ooh, let's think about this. Curved dagger. I'll bring that. I'll bring probably max health points, or health potions. Could I only bring poison bolts and regular bolts and not fuck with the bow at all? Because I want to bring medium armor. That's what I'm getting at. So exclusively rely on crossbow. Dang it! I'm a little short. Story of my life. Being a little short. GRE. Gotcha, yeah. I'm feeling the pressure a little bit. Actually never heard of that acronym. TOEFL. You can get admitted, yeah. That's exciting. Yeah, so GRE is in a couple weeks. Gotcha, yeah. Yeah, that's exciting. I mean, I hope the GRE goes well. I'm sure you're studying like a madman. Applications coming in hot. Testing. Gotcha. Okay, so yeah. I mean, yeah, honestly, Raylan, if you wouldn't have told me you were from Colombia or South America, I would have not guessed that you were from South, I would have assumed you were from North America, or at least an English as a first language country. I'm assuming Colombia is primarily Spanish, but probably has a decent chunk of English speaking as well. So yeah, you've always done just fine when it comes to blending right in. I want to do one less health potion. Think about that. If I do that, or maybe less of the poison bolts, maybe. Well, they're not that expensive. What is that? 100? That's 215. So if I did one less health potion, and then slightly less bolts, Let's stick with the regular bolts and do slightly less poison bolts. Now we're good. Oh my god, she's unrecognizable. Look at the difference. The transformation. She goes from chonky Wookiee to armored fucking statue. Really bad at English? Could have fooled me, really, and I think you do just fine. I think you do more than just fine. I think you do splendiferously. Enter game. Let's do it, baby. Can I ask what you're going to be studying, Raylan, or what you hope to study? It's very exciting. Like El Gaso said, all those colleges are big ones. I mean, MIT is like the college standard for technology, like technology themed degrees, that kind of thing. Of course, everyone knows Harvard, everyone knows Duke. I mean, holy shit, some big fucking players right there. Going for your MBA, that's super exciting, man. And I'm rooting for you, dude. Sounds super cool. Sounds like, I mean, it's a lot. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of studying, I'm sure. I mean, shit's gonna be a grind, but I believe you can pull it off, man. I believe in you. Pennsylvania is, that actually does not surprise me. I feel like I've heard that one mentioned well. Dartmouth as well. Yep, I believe all of it. See, this guy is charging right for me. Ooh, I keep putting myself in a corner. Nobody puts baby in a corner except it's me. I'm baby and I'm putting myself in the corner. You know what? Let's go into melee. This is silly. He has no shield. Ouch. Okay, he's dead. And I'm very good at getting myself stuck. That guy's just standing there, and I am very okay with that. Dang it, how'd that miss? How is this missing? There we go, there's a hit. Oof. It's like it's going right between your legs. Alright, I'll stand perfectly still. I shot the guy behind him, how? How am I missing? Jesus. There we go, holy shnikes. You fucking got there, man. I think I'm faster than he is. Oh, that was the wrong button. God damn it. There we go. I'm gonna not put myself in the corner. You know what? What am I doing? I have this. Poison him. Got his ass. Tough start, but we got there. It didn't take that much damage. I didn't embarrass myself that poorly. Only medium embarrassment. Any like extra potions or anything? This would be a really sneaky place to hide something, but I wouldn't put it past this game to sneak something in here. Oh god. Can't see shit. Alright, I'm not gonna waste my time. Let's just go back. Uh-oh. I got myself stuck. Oh god. Invisible walls are getting me. Getting my ass. Yeah, still too early to... Yeah, exactly. It's too early to say, but... The fact you're doing some research. Doing some, I'm sure, lots of studying. You're putting in some legwork. So that's, which is good. All the right things to do right from the start, at least. Oh. That made my job easier. I'm not even sure what he said. Let go of something, something, and then boom. Sit down diners. Yes, yeah. Raylan, if you may or may not already know about like the stereotypical American cuisine, but yes, a sit down diner is a very much a quintessential experience. For better for worse. Some of them do all day breakfast. That's a treat for me, at least. I think it's a treat. There's another person. There's a shot. This aim assist is not doing the best for me. I feel like there's a number of times where I got it right on the reticle. Like I'm shooting something in front of him. Alright, this is getting ridiculous. I feel like I see that's got a couple bolts in it. I feel like there was something getting in the way. Like my arrows were just disappearing. Like there was an invisible wall. Like a corner that was just not agreeing with my guy. Like Denny's, yeah. I've never actually been to Perkins. Denny's both good food. I haven't, actually, I don't know, maybe this is a sign that I have shit taste, but I kind of like Denny's, actually. But it depends. I don't get, like, I don't know. I'm careful about what I order. And also my expectations are pretty low. Because for one thing, it's really cheap. So, my expectations are pretty low. The other thing is that I don't really need to go to Denny's, thankfully. Because I'm kind of spoiled. We have a lot of really nice breakfast, brunch, kind of dinery places around here. So if I have a... That's mean. That's so mean. You just get an instant kill because you have to know that the roof is going to collapse on you. That's some bullshit. Let's try that again. God damn it. Skillish. Get fucking good, Alex. I need to work on my clairvoyance so I can see through the walls. And know when the big scary shit's going to come my way. See if I can whittle this guy down as much as we can. He's going to run straight for me. Based, honestly. Drops a potion. I get the sniper shotgun arrow bullshit, which makes me big sad. Shot the shit out of that tree. Good job shooting that tree. You showed that tree who's boss. She's gonna hide behind Armor Man, which is a good idea. Ouch. I don't think Armor Man is his real superhero name. Ouch. Damn it, that was supposed to hit. There we go, there's a poison shot. Got his ass. Notice the reticle turns red. Yeah, like the dot of the reticle. I've also noticed, though, that a lot of the times, if you're close enough, there's like an aim assist thing that goes on. Where if you have the little big reticle thing around it, and you're close enough, you have like at least a 50% chance to shoot, but it seems like it's a little bit squirrely. It seems like it's not always the most reliable. And maybe that's it. Maybe I rely on it too much. And I'm trying to like just, go fast, obviously. Breakfast food for dinner? Hell yeah. What's up, Liddy? Waffle House. Oh my god. Waffle Houses at midnight is perhaps the biggest of moods. It could be the biggest of moods. It's at least one of them. It is perhaps a mood. Like that right there. Reticle did not turn red, but it definitely registered as a shot. But yeah, look at that. It never turns red there. So I think that means you just can't shoot him. Yeah, it's being squirrely. Yeah, there was some kind of like hard angle thing going on there. Look at that, was a lucky crit on my part. That's the kind of thing that the bad guys get on me all the time. Alright, so now we know the next room's gonna explode on our asses. Yeah, Waffle House. I love Waffle House, but that is the like quintessential cheap, greasy, garbage tier breakfast diner food that I love, and it just kind of hits different. And the point is that it's awful. The point is that it's low quality and not good and unhealthy and a mess. It's part of the joy of the Waffle House experience. Oh, am I just dead? I see I'm missing all of my shots. There we go. I was just swinging like a madman. Just because that previous room killed me real good last time. Fucking barrel snapped my spine like a twig. Yeah, I remember seeing something not too long ago that says if I go into a Waffle House and it's not messy as shit and there's only one person working, then the food's not going to taste as good. If it's not messy and slow and unorganized, then the food doesn't taste as good. It just hits different when your food is prepared by one dude with a mohawk who also takes your order and the floor has not been mopped in like 12 hours. It somehow makes the food taste better. I don't know how it works. They caught up on chat. Here we go. Get yourself some patty melts. Little Caesars and Panda Express. See, I like Little Caesars, but again, it's all about expectation versus cost. Little Caesars, you get a one-topping pizza for $5. Of course it's going to be horrible. But it's quantity over quality, and it's all about expectation. So I love Little Caesars, but only because I was a poor college student once, all right? And I remember those days fondly. And I will very readily agree that it is garbage tier, but sometimes you need something cheap and awful, and it just, to the tune of what I was saying earlier, it just hits different. Oh, I can shoot him through the glass? Oh, I poisoned him. Whoops. I'm shocked that I can shoot through the glass and there's no downside, it seems. Yeah, Panda Express. Yeah, Panda Express is rough. I have a hard time. The problem with Panda Express is that it's not that cheap. So at least with Little Caesars, you get just absurd levels of cheapness. It's almost unfair to compare it. That's the other thing too. You compare Little Caesars to Pizza Hut or Domino's or what's it? The fucking Papa John's. You know, you compare it to some of the other big chains, and they all kind of fall apart. They're all shitty. But at least with Little Caesars, it's so cheap. It's kind of ridiculous. Ouch. Can't really see shit, by the way. It's close quarter combat. It's making me nervous. Never heard of Perkins, though. Toppers I've never heard of. Go to a local shop. Exactly, yeah. That's what I recommend for just about everything. Just go local. Get the mom and pop shops. Drunk after midnight. Well, I don't drink, so that's not really my cup of tea, but yes, I think that's probably accurate. Get their cheese sticks. Never heard of it either, yeah. One shy away from Taco Bell, yeah. It's an insult. Well, that's the thing. A lot of American chains are insulting towards pizza. Let's be honest. Pizza Hut, Domino's, like I said, all the ones I mentioned, they're all pretty insulting towards, you know, the proper idea of what pizza should be. Americanized Mexican food. Yeah, calling Taco Bell a Mexican food is a stretch. Calling Taco Bell food is also sometimes a stretch. You don't think Little Caesars? You think Little Caesars is worse than the others? It probably is, honestly. It probably is like the most egregious. I don't know. Maybe my palate is not refined enough. Like, to me, it's not as horrendous. Like, if I were to do like a double-blind study, you know, like a taste test between Little Caesars and Pizza Hut and Papa John's, Domino's, I legit think I would have a hard time if it's a blind taste test. I think I'd have a hard time telling the difference. Because to me, they all kind of blur together. They're all just kind of awful grease, fucking delivery devices with a little bit of cheese and a little bit of sauce sometimes. Like, it's all just kind of horrible. So maybe I don't have a refined enough palate. Oh god, I can't see shit. I duck. There we go. 2 a.m. Waffle House at Dragon Con. That's a good idea. You get you get a group of your friends. That's a solid idea. Get a group of friends, get a group of homies. Especially, yeah, after a night at a bar or drinking, or, yeah, at a convention like Dragon Con. Then hit up Waffle House, or any of those kinds of places. Denny's, yeah, you're gonna have a good time. IHOP, even. Good for cheap-ass munchies. Yeah, no issue with Taco Bell. I have issue with Taco Bell, but that's because, like, 90% of the menu is stuff that's drenched in cheese, and my lactose-intolerant ass cannot. So, I think that's more of an issue for me, personally. That's a me issue. Maybe even a skill issue. I gotta get good at digesting cheese. Of course, there is cheese on pizza, but usually if I eat, you know, 1, maybe 2 slices of cheese, it's usually not a problem. Oh, I don't want to be in here. Can I shoot? No, I cannot. I like how he waited for me. That's nice. Oh, also, no more bullshit reticle nonsense. Dexter Dog's awake. Let's get the doggy. Get the doggy boy. I got this doggy friend. Hopper's is a Midwest thing. Man, I feel bad. I've never even heard of him, and I'm in the Midwest. They insult pizza and Little Caesars insults food. I have a hard time disagreeing. Good at as like drunk or high food. It probably is. Being lactose intolerant, it kind of does. It kind of really does. I mean, usually I can find something that is safe for me, you know, is safe for my tummy, my sensitive, dainty little tummy. Everything has cheese in it. Yeah, a lot of stuff is fucking drenched in cheese, or is, you know, smothered by it, or is cooked in it. I will say a lot of times, if there's like some kind of dairy thing, if it's cooked and processed enough, it's not as much of a problem. But a lot of like Americanized, we'll say like Tex-Mex places, you know, Texas Mexican food. That kind of persuasion of cuisine relies very heavily on like burritos smothered in cheese. Like the whole smothered in cheese thing, I don't know if it's like a true Mexican food experience. It seems like that's like the Americanized Mexican food kind of thing. Of course, you get a lot of burgers that are just loaded up with the cheese, that kind of thing. I'm gonna poison your ass. Helps if I actually hit. There we go, there's a hit. Oh my god, please. I'm doomed to just fall into here. There we go. Dang it, that was supposed to hit you. Like that one, there we go. There we go. But now usually I can find something for me. There are times where I have to look really hard. And of course, you could always do the thing where you could just ask, like, oh, could I, you know, no cheese on mine, please. Sometimes you don't really have a choice. You know, sometimes the thing is so intertwined with, you know, with some kind of dairy thing it's hard to get away from. But other times, though, there's other options. And there, in all fairness, there are nowadays, more so than, you know, 5-10 years ago, there's more dairy alternatives. You know, you get almond milk options. You get, you know, oat milk things, even cheese made with almond milk or cashew milk, that kind of thing. So it's better now than it's been in a long time, at least. So it's not a complete shit shoot, literally. So you've been here before. Yeah, it's a tourist, yeah. Olive Garden, Applebee's, yeah. Yeah, Little Caesars and Panda Express. Honestly, yeah, if there were two things to never touch again, those are probably some solid choices. Again, you were hearing me wax poetic about Little Caesars, but I mean, I do understand when people say it's like it's just too much of the worst things of American cuisine. Stomach didn't agree with it. Yeah, that's usually a pretty good sign too, or not a good sign, but a reliable sign. If the stomach, you know, wholesale rejects something, it's like, all right, never again, because it's probably not going to go well the second time. Not going to go better the second time. Everything else, I know we were doing lots of stuff, but I think... Yeah, there's no door here. Oh, careful, Dexter. No door here. There we go. Keep Dexter from sliding down. He keeps, like, sniffing around like he wants to jump down. That's where the barrels came down. Yeah, so we don't need to go there. The more American that it is, the more likely it's to, well, there are some places that pride themselves on that. Apparently there's like places in Vegas that are all about that as like the whole, it's like the whole point of the restaurant is that it's trying to kill you. There's a place called the Heart Attack Grill, I think, where they have like burgers that are named the Widowmaker and the Triple Bypass and shit like that. You know, menus that are aggressively just trying to kill their customers. And I don't know. I mean, I like a nice burger from time to time, but yeah, that shit makes me nervous. It legit gives me anxiety. The idea of like eating something that could just make my You know, if I eat it too much, it could, you know, make my cholesterol into unhealthy levels. You know, I'm 34. My metabolism ain't what it was 10 years ago. So I gotta be careful about what I choose to ingest and put into my body. Inside my body. Oh god, this is scary. I think I got a checkpoint at one point. Whew. She's poisoned. There she goes. Fried butter on a stick. I've heard of fried butter on a stick. I've never tried it, nor do I have any desire to. Yeah, then you have like fried butter on a stick. That's like fair food. Like county fair or Renaissance fair food. Where yeah, everything is deep fried, everything is made in bulk, everything is buttered and greased, and I'm sure it tastes great, but yeah, it does horrible, horrible things to the cholesterol and the blood sugar. So yeah, it's a lot of times things in this country will taste good, but it can come from a with a cost. As you know, let's be honest, a lot of that stuff, the stuff that's greasy and the stuff that is you know, deep fried or it tastes great, it's that way because it's cheap. You know, it's cheap to manufacture. It's cheap to, you know, get a deep fryer and a bunch of grease and, you know, fry up a bunch of chicken nuggets or french fries. It's very cheap to do so versus, you know, baking something and you know, oiling something up with a nicer, less unkind kind of frying oil or something like that. So you know, a lot of the stuff here is so mass produced, and chains kind of rule the, oh my god, it's gotta be way back. There we go. You know, food chains and franchises are kind of the default for a lot of folks out here. So you just kind of end up in situations where it's no wonder people are so unhealthy, because, you know, you go to like a grocery store, a salad's like $12, but a fast food burger's $5 or $6. So it all kind of comes back to like the cost. A lot of it at least comes back to the cost for these things. Do I like peanut butter? I love peanut butter. Big peanut butter fan. I'm grateful that I don't have any kind of nut allergies, because that would make me very sad. Raylan's not a big fan. I feel like I've heard something about that, where yeah, in some countries are less peanut and peanut butter inclined. Then you have places like, I know Thai food uses a lot of peanut butter and peanuts in their sauces, that kind of thing, which I love. Maybe that's no coincidence why Thai food is my favorite. Or the queen. Meh. Yeah, see? There's that red reticle. The red tickle. The red tickle. Not the red scare, but the red tickle. Ouch. 56 damage. Uh-oh. Oh, she jumped down. Or she fell down. Let's see, I got the poison shot off. We're really just doing this now? We're just kind of running back and forth like this? She's as good as dead, I'm pretty sure. There she goes. This guy, not so much. I've been turning this man into a pincushion. Ow, slowly. I have a couple potions. I'll drink one. You like ice cream? Oh, that guy's died from fall damage. I didn't even notice. I had my eyes to the chat and I didn't see that guy snap his legs. Okay, he must be a friend, because I can't seem to hurt him. Yeah, do you like ice cream? Not as much. Yeah, understandable. Sports and performance reasons. You can imagine why I don't eat ice cream, and it's because of its, you know, said lactose intolerance issues. But again, there is lactose-free ice cream. And there's almond milk ice cream, coconut milk ice cream. So there are options. There are options now. I'm trying to avoid the lactose. There's the terrible healthcare. Yeah, the terrible healthcare on top of it. It's a fucking 1-2 punch of unpleasantness. Can I shoot anybody from behind here? We learned that glass is apparently easy to shoot through for some reason. This one is locked. We have a key. Big money. Chaos Emerald on the desk there. Dairy Queen. I think Dairy Queen's just kind of okay, personally. You know, in all fairness, I haven't been to a Dairy Queen in a long time. So much so, I don't even know if they offer any kind of dairy-free or lactose-free options. They very well might, for all I know. But last I checked them out, they did not. And my tummy did not so well. Ben & Jerry's is pretty good. I think they do have some lactose-free options. Just every once in a while, yeah. That's how it really should... That's really how all these things should be treated, you know? American fast food, burgers, ice cream, all these things should be indulgences and not regular things. And I think that's where people get tripped up, you know? I mean, I've seen it firsthand with my friends and family that are, you know, some of which have some pretty rough health issues. And I'm not going to say it's like, I'm like saying it's their fault. Because I mean, yes, there is some degree of personal responsibility here. But also the economic situation they find themselves in. You know, they work jobs that work their asses to the bone. They just don't have time to cook food properly. So they're more liable to resort towards fast food, you know, the cheap and easy and convenient stuff, which of course causes health problems. And then once those health problems start, then yeah, it's harder for them to have the resources and the ability to cook and get things that are easy, that are healthy for them. You know, that can also lead to mental health problems. You know, they see their health deteriorating, they start to feel shitty, so now they're depressed, and food's like, you know, the only thing that makes them feel better. You know, food actually is like a, you know, it's like, oh, this thing tastes good, therefore it makes me feel good. It's like the only thing I have going for me right now. It's like I've seen it all too many times, man. Shit's brutal. Right, he is sleeping, I guess. Oh, Dexter dog, he's being impatient. I have to take him outside in a second. He's getting antsy. Antsy in the pantsy. Actually, hold on. I'm gonna swim out here for a second. Oh, never mind. I was thinking maybe there'd be secrets over there. I see the reticles, but everyone's asleep. And it's like even kind of locking on them automatically. Oh, now he's awake. Oh, the one shot was unexpected. It's not gonna happen with him. He's way too armored. Two shot though, still. We'll take it. Is that the lady we're trying to abduct? It's quite the pose. You picked You picked up the princess. We've added her to our inventory. She's sleeping in our inventory. Looks like we beheaded her. Kind of brutal, honestly. Kind of morbid. But no, we know from the story she's taken prisoner. Because we have to use her for the summons. And she has to be alive. Here's the portal to escape. Escape. Fudge bars. Used to work there, yeah, so you remember those days, Liberty. I hope they have more offerings nowadays. If not just for, like, you know, their own stability, because again, the competition is widening their horizons to try to rope people like myself in. You know, try to get the people that can't have dairy. That's an untapped market they're trying to get into. Especially because a lot of, at least in America, a lot of adults are lactose intolerant, at least slightly. Limiting the amount of bad food. Yeah, it should be. It should be. Yes, agreed, Raylan.
Anything else.
Very much agreed.
Anything else that they had ever encountered. His presence was terrifying, for he was essence of power and evil incarnate. Princess Jasindra screamed.
Orange Julius? I've never actually been to Orange Julius before.
But there was no one left to save her from her fate. She was
that sounds nice, though.
And thus, Vatar was bound to Mordessa, his servant. There was no doubt that he would seize upon her first mistake, break the bond, and claim the world as his own. But now he was to command Mordessa's armies, cross the rift, and crush the people of Selenheim once and for all. There would be no one to stop him.
He wants to go outside, so I'll take him out in a little bit here.
The servant adventurers were given yet another task of importance: to assist in destroying as many strongholds of the Enclave along the rift as possible, in preparation for the glorious invasion. As they set out to do their bidding, Mordessa studied the retreating forms. They had served her well, but now, since she had Vatar, they were expendable. Vatar's twisted form watched them as well, but for completely different reasons. Hidden well beneath his visage of death.
He was watching them for different reasons. Was he fapping? Loudly, hopefully? Don't think Americans like to be told what to do. Well, there's that aspect too. I mean, we saw that during COVID. You know, there were the people where it was like, hey man, could you mind, you know, wearing a mask and getting vaccinated so we can try to, you know, get back to our normal lives quickly? And people would be like, I'm being, you know, doing something for the betterment of society that's against my personal freedom. Ah! And they, you know, they would screech, and it was embarrassing, honestly. You know, secondhand embarrassment for some of that shit. I mean, there is definitely some of that, you know, just personal American fucking stubbornness. But I suspect, though, that at least some of, you know, the American unhealthiness is, like I was saying earlier, I suspect, at least just based on firsthand experience, observation, or I guess secondhand observation, is the, you know, those that they work shitty jobs that just grind them down, and they just don't have much else left. You know, they don't have any energy left, as their economic situation or their working situation just leaves them with no other choices. So it's unfair, honestly. It's very unkind. Let's try this guy. Medium armor, we can afford it. Health potions, we can afford that. Poison bolts, we can afford that, although we definitely want to get a better weapon. Yeah, so I can't go too crazy. Here, let's go without that for a second. If I went melee only, I could do the Bastard Sword. Kind of hard to see because the UI is covering it a little bit. A Thorn Shield. Is there a Porn Shield? Brownies and Fudge Fill Kit. Yeah, that's just like, which is nice. Yeah, they're warm, which is good, but you go to Dairy Queen, you want the ice creams. Walmart in town drives it. Yes, there's that. I did see that shit firsthand, where I went the rinky-dinky small town in which I went to high school. Yeah, definitely saw that shit go down. That was frustrating, to say the least. I can bring the heavy crossbow with no ammo. I'll do the dwarven crossbow, and I'll do poison bolts. So it's not the bestest, but I can at least get some damage over time. Excuse me. Let's try that. Let's try that, and if that goes poorly, then we'll try the wizard lady a couple times and see if that's able to work. So we'll see how that goes. A lot of access to fresh and healthy food, yeah. Yeah, I mean, there are places that sell, you know, fresh produce. I mean, of course, Walmart does have fresh produce. It's not like you can't find it, but it's a lot. The stuff that is fresh is expensive. Oh, that sword looks cool. The stuff that is fresh is expensive. And I will not mince words. It's more expensive to get fresh stuff than it is to just, you know, buy something cheap and easy. Do I poison, or is it just... I don't think it's poison. I think it just looks cool. The green hue. Look how fast we are. Yeah, farmers markets. Yeah, farmers markets are great. Dexter, you are driving me nuts, man. Thing is, I took him out right before we started streaming. It's not like it's been that long. He's just being a little goober. He's being a little goober at Dexter dog. Someone's... Multiple someones are shooting things at me. Can I get this guy close? That'd be my best bet. He has no shield. The fool! There's something open. Oh god, it's another one. There's two of you. We're doing alright. We have a lot of potions to our name. This guy's got a shield. This guy knows what's up. Oh, Jesus. Trying to go for those corner shots. Oh my god, 200 damage? Jesus. That was a very unlucky crit. I wish I knew how the crits in this game worked, because that is unusual. He was doing like 30 damage, and then suddenly... like 90, maybe 80% of my health bar. Oh my god, this champion is such a sponge. Look at this one halfling lady. She's like, I'm helping. poison you. There you go. Look at that. Wasn't expecting that, were you, motherfucker? Although I feel like I should save these. I don't know how many other things we have to fight. For some reason, they can't. It looks like they're unable to come down to me. I will bring the party to you. Alright, here comes Big Scary Mans. I can smell him already. Where is he? Big Scary Mans, where are you? There's a wizard somewhere lurking. The shot coming away the seat. Well, that's a good point. Depending on... Oh, Jesus. Like I actually landed a shot. There's a shot. Ouch. Oh my god, Dexter, please. But just calm down. He's a little stubborn fella. Shot me through the floor. Where are you? Wizard man. You know what? This is kind of exposed. I shouldn't be up here. He is shooting me through the floor. So he knows where I am at all times. Oh, there you are. God damn. Right, it spawns, or it spawns, it hovers. Homes, that's the word. Homes in. Is that enough to kill? Heard noises of pain. There we go. So he was the final boss. But yeah, seasons are a thing. Seasons are... Well, it depends. I mean, if you're... The places you mentioned, yes, seasons will be a thing. It'll be more cold than anything in a lot of places. Yeah, fall and winter for sure. Cold doesn't bother you, but heat bothers you. Interesting, yeah. I mean, it'll get hot in the summers for sure, but it'll be more cold in the winter and fall than it will be warm in the spring and the summer. Well, I say that, although this summer has been the hottest on record everywhere. So maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it'll be horrible. Hopefully it won't. I'll say usually it isn't. Usually the summers are not horrible. Usually the winters are the worst. Your place is usually pretty cold. It shouldn't be too bad, usually. And then there's the Imperial measure. Yeah, not much metric here, unfortunately. I don't mind it, that's good. 'Cause yeah, it's for some of us, it's an adjustment for sure. So I shoot things. Oh god, this aiming situation is a little bit tricky. At least we get explosive rounds. It's much like the minigame we did last time in the light version of the story, where it was like a big cannon challenge. 95 degree. Yeah, this summer has been pretty brutal. I mean, it's been shattering all kinds of records. I don't know if it's the hottest on record, you know, across the board for the entire country, but it has been amongst the worst ever. Wait, that's a friend. We don't want to kill him. He was really just chasing a whole line of ladies, wasn't he? Guessing they can come down from the bottom left, too. Heck. Oh, the light pole freaking blocked my ass. Yeah, the archers are actually the easiest thing to shoot because they're stationary targets. Not the Scooby-Doo chase sequence of that one big fella chasing a bunch of ladies around. I'm helping. See, he seemed to appreciate it. Like how they just disappear. There's a wink away. Heat wave, yeah, it's been pretty rough. A lot of places in America. Yeah, a lot of places do, although a lot of places don't, and my understanding is that there's places in the Northeast that don't have central air. Although that's the thing, I guess air conditioning versus central air, because at least you get window units in a lot of places. So maybe it's not quite that bad then. Yeah, I have a number of friends in like Portland and like the West Coast, places that, or the Northwest that is, that don't usually have central air or really much of air conditioning at all. Usually, and they do okay with it. But yeah, this summer and last summer were also pretty rough. I saw the ladies. Yeah, well, I think I'm helping them. Maybe we're competing for a head count. Yeah, heat's pretty rough. Yeah. Well, the thing is, you'll hear this a lot in certain regions, at least. The heat is one thing. The humidity is what gets us here. Certainly the Midwest, we have a lot of humidity here. South has a lot of humidity. In the Northeast, I don't know. I guess I wouldn't expect there to be as much. I wouldn't expect there to be as much humidity in the Northeast. But yeah, I guess I'd kind of rely more on, you know, Meerkat and Ogasso, our resident Northeasters. Northeasterners. We know the stuff a little bit better. It's tricky because, like, there's not a lot of places to reliably, like, shoot like the floor to get the splash damage to work for you. The splash damage is obviously the best thing to rely upon here. Oh, man, the controls for the aiming gotta be very gradual. What? Gotta be a direct shot for that one. There we go. See, sometimes this splash damage is pretty generous. Other times you gotta be right on the money. Getting the shit shot out of me. Everyone, oh, you don't have air conditioning in your car? A Liberty, that's unfortunate. Sorry to hear that, man. Oh, that freaking light pole. That's what blocked me the first time, too. I remember it like it was 10 minutes ago. See, now they're just piling out of the little arrow shooting spots constantly. And our health is getting fairly low. I don't think we get any potions. I think I missed all of them. Oh, I'm dead. Either I'm dead because our health got whittled away, or that guy got a lucky shot on us. Lucky crit. Good day indoors with AC. Absolutely. Yeah. It's pretty humid in this up for you guys as well. Because you got the ocean right there, depending on how close to the coast you are. So I guess that's probably a big part of it, too. Not a big fan of it. Yeah, is he gonna marry? Raylan, this probably won't surprise you, but I too don't do so well in the sun, in full sun. I'm a big fan of wearing sun hats to protect me from the sun. Use lots of sunscreen. It helps, although it's still not perfect. It's still not ideal. I wonder if Sorcerer's got anything else cool. Darkness of Despair is still the coolest thing. Medium armor. There we go. We have even more pronounced nipple spikes and shoulder plates, pauldrons, I guess, and like hip plates. That's kind of cool. Could also bring another thing, I suppose. Guess this one. I don't know if it really matters. Negative 40. Yeesh, that's rough. Read that in Celsius. Well, it is Celsius. Yeah, exactly. Negative 40 Celsius is brutal. It's the same? I know there's a point at which where they do become the same, but I thought it was further down the line. Oh, okay. I thought you had to go further for them to get equal. Because yeah, eventually Fahrenheit becomes worse than Celsius when it comes to cold temperatures, negative temperatures. The antenna is going to capture, and there you go. It's to pull it in from the environment. We got a flag. Cool. Don't you freeze that? Yes, you do. I mean, you can die of exposure, but generally speaking, most people aren't going to do that. They're not just going to be like, naked in the cold. They're going to have Very, very warm jackets. Coats, even. So I have a flag. Do I have to, like, plant it somewhere? Is this anti-capture the flag? Is this plant the flag? That's pretty cool. Pretty slick. Although, this is still the best one. Although this is hit stun, which is nice. If there's aim assist, then it's pretty compelling, I'd say. I'll prefer negative 40 Celsius to 40 plus Celsius. Yeah, that's understandable. Yeah, 40 Celsius is like 110, 120. Off the top of my head, I think. Something just fucking mean. Fahrenheit, that is. Can always add layers. Yeah, I can only get so naked. Personally, I would say if when the chips are down, I think I handle extreme heat better than I handle extreme cold. So I do, if I'm forced to choose, I probably do prefer a bad winter than a bad summer than a bad winter. 104. It's not that bad. I mean, if it's just a dry heat, yes, it's not horrible, but I don't know, man. Get that humidity in there, shit becomes pretty rough. Yeah, I would rather 104 Fahrenheit than negative 40 Fahrenheit. Although that's probably not a very fair comparison. Oh. I can't seem to see that guy from afar. 140 to negative 40, or 104 to negative 40. Well, I guess that's the thing if we're saying 40 Celsius to 40, to negative 40 Celsius to 40 Celsius. I guess that's the comparison. Can I jump down? No, that is death. In fact, can I wheel the thing? Can I wheel it forward? Insta frostbite. Well, yeah, definitely if you're not wearing anything. Gonna blow the gate. I'm trying to figure like what I need to interact with. I just like you press the use button. I like talk to them and have them do it. I have a flag, but that's not an explosive device, is it? Let's see if I just go up and like plant something here. Yeah, winter clothes. Yeah, you'd have to be hella decked out in the winter stuffs. Go back up, maybe there's something. It's probably something we have to use. Try to stay away from the you will die. Yeah, that's good advice. Good advice. Oh, Nexter. Hey, come on, bud. Oh, there is a catapult. You're right. Let's go check that out real quick. Because I was thinking it was up here. I kind of poked around a little bit, but I didn't look that closely at this thing. It's like a drawstring. It's right here. Maybe this guy, or maybe this guy. Oh, this one. Hey, there we go. We get to aim at ourselves. That's kind of cool. Right down the middle. Nice. You gotta hold it, I guess. Okay. All right, we got the idea. Oh, thought it was gonna go high. I guess we'll blow up all the shit if possible. There we go. It's a little clunky, but this will work. I got to aim it a little bit more to the left then. To the left, to the left. Let it rip. There we go. Wish there was like a power meter. Like like some kind of bar that showed like how. There we go. 'Cause that one's a lot closer. Oh, maybe not that much closer. There we go. We got there. A little clunky, but we got there. Negative 14. That's still pretty rough. Oh, and it's windy too. Yeah. Yeah, if it's really windy, then that'll definitely do it. Listen to that noise. I think that was coming out of the game. Yeah, it's just the weird noises they were making. Misplaced stuff. Never happened to the gloves. That's good. Smart man. Yeah, it's like we're getting little sound clips. Oh, they're getting run over though. Yeah, maybe we don't need to defend this thing. Maybe it can defend itself. Getting like a blip of sound from their cries of pain. Yeah. I was like, is that coming from my speakers or is it like a glitch? You guys hearing it too? Parents drilled it into you. Smart. It's a good habit to be in. It's February. That's pretty rough. I mean, February's a pretty rough time for winter. Like, arguably, that's the worst time. At least like December, November, December, you still get like enough vestiges of fall. You can kind of get by sometimes. Yeah, January, February, you're in the butt crack of winter. Not even like enjoyable butt crack action. Butt craction. But very much unenjoyable butt crack times. Oh, blowing shit up, huh? That's what's going on? I think this is like the intro when the fella breaks out of prison. But this time, we are the bad guys assaulting this place. Lightning's pretty cool, although I think my favorite is still the damage over time dank blast spell. Also, still some bullshit with the aiming, I swear. Even there, yeah, even there. There we go. Yeah, weirdness with the hit detection and collision and such. That is a broken bridge, no coming back. I think this is where I learned fall damage was the thing the first time I came here. No fall damage this time, though. You're feeling generous. Look at this baby little catapult. That's adorable. Which is to say it's baby size. It's not for launching babies. Probably. I'd be concerned, but maybe mildly entertained. Negative 40 outside, good lord. Can I ask where this was, Liberty? You don't have to like dox yourself, obviously, but you can say like what region that was in, because negative 40 with winds and with all that bullshit sounds fucking murderous. I've surely never experienced negative 40. I think the worst I've experienced is negative 10. Maybe. Like maybe negative 10. And even then, I wilt like a dainty little flower. I thought there was another friend. Oh, there is a friend. Templar. Did that bounce off a shield? That's so cool. Minnesota? That would explain it. Yeah, the winds from the lakes. Yeah, I have a couple friends who are from Minnesota. Of course, my brother's in Chicago, so... So I know of that kind of northerner experience. Can't say I know it firsthand, but I know of it. Oh, did that shut behind me? Cool. Oh, Jesus. I love when that happens, when I'm just forced to go into close combat. And also because I'm in close combat, none of my spells can hit. I don't have a melee weapon. There we go. Yeah, no melee weapons. So we had to go cheap to afford potions. Yeah, door shuts behind you. That is such bullshit. Negative 55. Good lord. That sounds pretty fucking harsh to me, man. Checky. Are you a friend?
Help me.
You are a friend. There we go. So he's going to be our wizard class. It's a lich, actually, is what that is. Skeletal lich. He runs away, but he's joined our side now. Gotta play in the snow. Maybe you do. I don't know. You know, the second... I mean, I guess if everything is properly waterproof, then you're okay. But yeah, the second things get wet in the snow, fuck that. Like, after a certain level of cold, your nose starts to, you know, your nose being exposed is just gonna stop working. The guy was doing a very good job of avoiding my attacks just by jumping. Yeah, sticking with it with the dark blast. Lightning is cool, and I like that it's hit stun. Probably good for sniping from afar. But this thing, but yeah, that AoE, not AoE, but the homing shot that poisons is bae, honestly, now and forever, except I'm out of mana. It's like pretty generous with the homing too. There we go, got him. Sure keeps like insisting on like sticking his head under the desk. He wants to know where he goes, but it's like, dude, bro, my guy, my bro and my guy, you're gonna fall. And he's like, no, but I need to understand. I want to understand. I want to see. And he's mostly blind, so he cannot see. Little doofus. Ouch. Oh, hello. Fucking one-shot his ass. Ouch. They've learned that the way around this spell is either to just like dodge to the side and hope for the best, or just start jumping. It's unfortunately very reliable. Well, not reliable, but it's very annoying. The big lakes, yeah. Well, I mean, I know that's the case for Chicago. That's why they call it the Windy City. Just because the wind comes off that lakes and slams the city real good. 10,000 lakes. I'm assuming you mean up north, right? In like around Minnesota. I just know of the Great Lakes, obviously. This looks bolted shut, right? Yeah, that's no good. Oh, we got a key just now. Do I use that to open this? No? A key to open this door? Oh, there's a handle there. There we go. What's the irony is we've already been here. Oh, this way. Here we go. Ouch. Oh, you're not nice. That was the wrong button. He is poisoned. He's like, ooh, ow, ooh, oh, ooh, ow. Now, his spell homes in, but so does mine. But his does not damage over time like mine does. Another key. A silver one, this one. And on 2 hands, a number of days, school was closed. I would imagine it probably didn't happen that often. Well, maybe it happened more often than I think it is, but I mean, yeah, you guys are probably so used to snow and cold. Snow and cold temperatures and high winds that it'd have to be really heinous to require, you know, closing the schools. Here, you know, in Missouri, in St. Louis, if we get like 6 inches of snow, it fucks us up pretty bad. Because, you know, we're able to handle like some amounts of snow pretty well, pretty easily. Others, not so much. You know, we have salt trucks, we have plows to deal with some amounts of things, but yeah, there's a not ridiculous threshold beyond which that we can't handle. We can't handle the you know, the snow because we just don't have the resources for it. But also we don't usually get that much snow. It's rare for us to get more than 6 inches. 6 inches is like extremely high for us. But it's not as bad as like Texas, where if they get 2 inches of snow, the city shuts down because they don't have any or very little salt trucks and snowplows because they don't need them 99% of the time. So they don't invest in the infrastructure because it'd be a waste. But when in the rare times when they get snow, it fucks them up real bad because they're like, we don't know how to deal with this. It's not even drivers not knowing how to deal with it. It's just like the city just doesn't have the way to you know, clear stuff out. So, okay, so Minnesota specifically, a land to have 10,000 legs. Give me that. Yeah, that's the thing. That's exactly, yeah, that's what I hear from other people from north as they go, 6 inches of snow, that's nothing. But, because, you know, because they're used to being able to deal with it, and they have the resources to be able to deal with it. But yeah, the places that don't, you know, the places further south, places where, you know, like Florida, Texas, yeah, they don't because they never get snow. And when they do, it fucks everything up real bad. Yeah. Yeah, I've heard people say it's like, oh, it's because people know how to drive in the snow. It's like, that's only part of the equation. More of an infrastructure problem. Just adding even more plows. There you go. I mean, I guess that in the same kind of vein, you know, they wouldn't have to deal as much with you know, like typhoon season, that kind of thing. So it's like, whereas that's more of a problem that Florida has to deal with, hurricanes, you know, that kind of stuff. Like, you kind of trade one poison for the other, or one environmental disaster for the other, I guess. We got lots of snow, but no one has to drive. Well, that is unfortunate. I mean, we definitely, you know, St. Louis, we have some fucking weird, dumbass drivers here for sure. I am probably, more often than I want to admit, one of those dumbass drivers. I'm sure I have done or continue to do things that baffles those around me. Okay, this guy had his back turned to me. Very helpful. Just showing his ass to me. Respect it. So no, we have goofy ass drivers. There's areas in the city where I don't dislike driving them because they're unsafe or because I'm worried about crime. There's areas that I don't like driving around St. Louis because, like, certain highways are infamous for having drivers that are always in a hurry, always impatient, and always irresponsible. It's worse around the airport. Like, there's I think I-70 by the airport is fucking brutal because people are always in a hurry, they're always impatient, they're always unsafe, and exits are plentiful and not always well, I mean, they're decently well labeled, but I guess some people just don't plan for them and they get fucking surprised and they veer off suddenly to hit their exit, and they're gonna make it everyone else's problem if they miss their exit. You know, it's like that kind of thing. They'll scoot across 4 lanes of highway traffic to meet their exit, and if anybody gets in the way, that's their problem. You know, they make their lack of planning everyone else's issue, and that's the fucking worst. Got his ass. 90 in a blizzard. That is something. I've never seen people just like flying in a blizzard before, but I guess if you get them enough, and I guess if somebody has like winterized tires, maybe they feel like they can get away with it, but yeah, it seems like not a good time. Oh, this one's locked. Oh, never mind. I was gonna go back for that one. Better Call Salt. Oh, those are the names of the plows. That is fun. The names of the plows make me happy. If you're gonna have a big-ass fleet of snowplows, better give them cool names. Also, Willem, rather. Good to see you, buddy. No one has good tires for winter, where they're only gonna... I see what you're saying, yeah. Yeah, I mean, here, like I said, you know, 3 to 4 to maybe 6 inches is usually the worst we ever have to deal with. And yeah, people around here probably wouldn't go out of their way to get winterized tires. Where I know in some cities, you can't not buy... Oh, look at that. You can't not buy... It's like impossible to buy stuff, to buy a car that does not have winterized tires. That was really easy. We did the AoE attack, poisoned her ass, and she was out of there. I think we killed her before she could finish her little dialogue or monologue to us. You'll regret setting foot in here. Ow, Jesus! Near Montreal, nice, Willem. Yeah, that's Montreal would definitely get it as well, I would imagine. Plowy McPlowface. That sounds like an internet voted plow name, and I am very much okay with that. I'm kind of here for it. And even, yeah, so yeah, Jet's one of our resident Texans. And yeah, I figure you would think it would at least be an option to purchase. But yeah, if they're just like, yeah, there's not even an option to buy that here, I figured you have to pay extra for it. But again, it really wouldn't be any need for it because Texas would have no need 99% of the time for snow tires. Whoop, whoop, hello. Here, I'm gonna climb up here. You don't know how to climb ladders because you're a bad guy. That's how it works. When you're a bad guy in a video game, you don't know how to climb ladders. I don't make the rules. I'm sorry. Just how it is. There, now I can drink my potion safely. As you can probably guess what I'm getting at. Like, there's the people that do this weird thing where they, like, gatekeep cold or they gatekeep snow. You know, someone from Texas says, man, our infrastructure is fucked. We just got 3 inches of snow and, you know, I can't get to work now. Like, everything's miserable. And then you get, like, Chicago and it's being like, bleh, Texas sucks. They can't handle snow. And it's like, dude, it's kind... I mean, I get people are mostly just memeing, you know. They don't legitimately mean to, like, be degrading a city for its inability to deal with a thing it never has to deal with, but like you know how this shit goes, and you know how shitty people can be sometimes. So that's kind of the thing that bugs me whenever I see it online. St. Louis not the correct. We are not the capital city of the state. The cow pasture. Yeah, Jeff City is the capital. No, I don't know why. I mean, yes, it is a very centrally located city. And that might be part of it at least. Yeah. I legit don't know, actually. I legit do not know. They do content. Yeah, I know that's how some places do it. They do, like, internet voting. Yeah, you think that? Yeah, exactly. It's just annoying. And it's unconstructive, you know? People saying, like, man, you know, this sucks. And again, it's usually... I guess it's one thing, like, if someone's just bitching and they're just, you know, making a lot of noise. But if someone's like, oh, hey, yeah, like, the city is shut down. I can't get to the grocery store. I can't pick up medicine that I need. And then some shit in the comment is like, come to the north. We got 12 inches of snow the other day. You suck. It's like, this is not helping. This is making a bad situation feel shittier. He did. He did almost kill me on that ladder, which is why I felt confident to talk shit. And go after his ass. And the droughts will get their asses too. I was actually hoping I could get a little bit more gold. We've explored pretty dang well, but have not gotten a lot of resources to show for it. Might not be much else. I'll poke my head out here real quick. But yeah, that's the thing too. I mean, the places that don't get a snow as often, yeah, they get droughts. They get hurricanes in some cases. You know, we were talking about Texas and Florida. That shit sucks. Sucks real bad. Minnesota would like a yeah, exactly. Yeah. Call me. Yeah, exactly. Call me when you're dealing with hurricane shit and monsoon season. Is that the word monsoon season? Snow was the first time in 20 years. Now the winters are really, Jet? I actually didn't realize that the winters were, like, regularly super bad for you guys. That's unfortunate. I've heard of more well, you know what? There was that what was it, 2 years ago, where the fucking power grid just fell apart because of, like, that one big ice storm. And Texas was like, there were people in Texas were dying and, like, freezing to death in their homes. And Texas was like, we're gonna stick with the privatized power grid because it worked really well. And a lot of people were understandably pretty freaking frustrated. Who can blame them? Because the leadership was just completely blind to the fact that it was awful. It was awful for a lot of people. Also, Chimichanga. Unfortunately, Chimichanga, we are wrapping up for the night. It is getting pretty late. Although, to review, let's go back real quick. We're kind of cruising along here. I think I counted there's 13 levels total. That was level number 8 we just completed. That was number 9. We have 3 levels left, including this one. I think we beat, yeah, all 3 level difficulties to that one. What was the bonus level? Yeah, the Ballista Frenzy. So I think there's maybe one more bonus level we'll unlock. It actually might be found in this level. So I guess we have 4 levels left, including the bonus level. But yeah, I would say at the rate we're going, barring any surprises, we should be able to beat this game on Thursday, which will be good. I've been enjoying this game. I really do like it. You can probably tell I'm kind of turning my brain off while I play it. I'm able to just kind of turn my brain off and play the game and, you know, talk with Chad and you know, pet Dexter dog and like, I'm not really that invested. I enjoy the gameplay. I like the combat. I like the different classes, and I like the feeling of unlocking new equipment and new weapons. But, you know, it's kind of a brainless RPG after a certain point, and that's enjoyable. I like the brainless stuff. I like the stuff where I can I can just vibe out and play games and chat with folks. But it's, this is no Oblivion, this is no Morrowind, not even a Skyrim, honestly. And I would say, yeah, a lot of times I find myself comparing it to the Jedi Knight series. I would say I still even prefer the Jedi Knight stuff, not just because I'm like a Star Wars fanboy, but I just think it's a smoother experience overall. But I still want to finish it because I'm enjoying it enough that I want to see it through to the end.